Infrastructure and Investment, Information Technology for the Government of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Gudivada Amarnath Garu, to please address this audience.
Honorable Chief Minister Sri Y.S. Jagan Reddy Garu, distinguished business tycoons on the dais, respected ambassadors, Your Excellencies, country industry delegations, captains from the industry, industry associations, industry representatives assembled today from across India and Andhra Pradesh. Friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you and a warm welcome to our state of Andhra Pradesh and to our ever bustling, ever vibrant, ever growing, the city of destiny, Visakhapatnam. As we have assembled today for the Andhra Pradesh Global Investors Summit 2023 in Visakhapatnam, you will get a chance to hear about the remarkable advantages of the state, the varied opportunities that the state holds for investors from all walks of life. It is a very proud moment to each of us in the state to witness the remarkable response to the summit from all of you. Being on stage today with the who's who of the industry, Indian industry, and seeing the packed plenary hall today and reflects the tremendous confidence that the business ecosystem has in the state of Andhra Pradesh, and also the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, the dynamic Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu. Today, Andhra Pradesh is rapidly growing, progressing under his clear directions across all dimensions. Our Honorable Chief Minister has set a path for balanced regional development and sustainable economic growth inspired by the Navaratnalu, an elaborate model of governance comprising of a welfare and inclusive development-driven society. Our Honorable Chief Minister has ushered in a paradigm shift in governance in the state. His clear message for all of us has been to handhold entrepreneurs from conceptualization to commissioning to marketing their products. As a state, we are committed to reducing risks for industry and lowering costs for doing business, while providing a strong industrial ecosystem for all of you. The state of Andhra Pradesh is blessed with a government with complete political stability, with a strong political mandate. The governments can drive decisions which are not short-sighted but aim at creating a wonderful future in the extended term. This kind of stability of government has provided the confidence that the industry requires to thrive in the state, focusing on long-term sustainable growth. The state's consistent number of ranking 1 in ease of doing business is clear reflection of this confidence shown by the industries in the state. Andhra Pradesh today offers a bouquet of opportunities of investors across the board. The state offers immense support to firms whether they are looking at taking advantage of global trade winds and investing in manufacturing of electronics, bulk drugs, textiles, whether they are large energy developers looking to tap into the huge potential of the state by building state-of-the-art energy storage systems or green hydrogen production plants. The state has always been home to technological savvy youth who are focusing on emerging technologies to solve today's problems or building state-of-the-art medical equipment that can save lives. Andhra Pradesh infrastructure has enabled creation of large clusters to develop petrochemical processing areas, pharmaceutical hubs, food processing clusters. Our strategic location helps transport goods both inward into the Indian hinterland or outward to East and Southeast Asia. Truly advantage Andhra Pradesh is an apt description of the state. Our state provides the leadership, stability, and talent to build for both domestic and global markets. Our state focuses on economic, social, cultural growth while setting sights on the long term. combined with the ability to leverage natural strengths of our state, I strongly believe the Andhra Pradesh is one of the champion states to propel the Indian economy forward. Our government recognizes the importance of task at hand and is committed to delivering what we have promised to the people of Andhra Pradesh. Let me once again thank you for participating in Andhra Pradesh Global Investors Summit 2023 and explore the abundant opportunities available here. We look forward to supporting your businesses in the state of Andhra Pradesh under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Y.S. Jagan Reddy Garu. Thank you, Jai Hind, and once again we all welcome you to the vibrant city of destiny, Visakhapatnam. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Shri Amarnath Garu, for your captivating insights and observations. With US dollar 147.21 billion gross state domestic product in the year 2021-22, Andhra Pradesh has witnessed a global digit growth rate when the rest of the world grapples with economic uncertainty. How did the state manage to rise above the hard times is really wonderful to know. Now, it's an honor to invite our Honorable Minister of Finance and Planning, Commercial Taxes, Legislative Affairs and Skill Development and Training, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Shri Buggana Rajendranath Garu, to address the gathering. Welcome, sir.
Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Y.S. Jagan Reddy Garu, Honorable Ministers, Parliament Members, Legislators, my colleague Minister, Shri Gudivada Amarnath Garu, Excellencies representing over 20 countries, industry leaders from leading business houses in the country, business delegations, industries assembled today from India and Andhra Pradesh, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, Andariki Kuda na Hudayapuraka Namaskaram. It's our honor to have your attendance today. Historically, business, commerce, trade, industry, they all have been established in various areas for various reasons and advantages. It could be raw material, it could be market, it could be the workforce, it could be the ecosystem, or it could be stable governments. We have seen in the past how European countries have colonized and then established industries. We've seen how people have gone and settled in the United States of America. We've seen the story of Japan, Korea, China. Everywhere it's the same. Business goes towards where there is opportunity. Similarly in India, post-independence, a lot of industry has developed in certain states, in certain cities, all depending on the natural advantages that are available. Now, why AP? Why does anybody have to come to AP? There are reasons. As the tagline says, where abundance meets prosperity. Here we have some natural advantages in the form of agricultural produce. We are first, in second, third in most of the agricultural produce, be it fish, shrimp, be it horticulture crops, be it pulses, be it vegetables, be it milk, be it meat. We are first, second, third in most of the agricultural produce. We have a lovely ecosystem for establishment of automobile industry, pharmaceutical industry. We are also in the area of the niche shipbuilding. We have certain advantages in the form of logistics where ports and port-led connectivity is available in abundance. Inland waterways are being created. We have proximity to the cities of Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. We have an excellent workforce with a beautiful demography. We have wonderful skill development centers and skilling activity taking place. And most of all, we have abundant and maybe the best in renewable energy. And we are very progressive. The amount of progressive nature that is there in Andhra Pradesh is actually visible in the form of government correspondence. Probably we're the only state where government correspondence is done in the English language. And most of all, we have a very stable government and a dynamic chief minister who understands business and industry. And here we have Vizag, where the summit is being held, a beautiful city. All of us appreciate the beauty of Vizag. We have the strength in the form of a cosmopolitan nature, which is available in very few cities in the country. Similar to Delhi, similar to Mumbai, similar to Bangalore and Hyderabad, we have Vizag, where the entire population consists of settlers from all over the country at some point of time. A wonderful place to have our IT-enabled services and financial services. Andhra Pradesh, we have actually moved over from EODB. We've been number one in the ease of doing business for about 3 years consecutively. Now we are concentrating on the cost of doing business. Post reorganization of the state, a lot of industry went to Hyderabad. Nevertheless, here we are, Andhra Pradesh. We are young and we too have a dream. A dream the government and our chief minister has, and resolve to restart all over again. A dream to re-establish AP on the industrial map of not only the country but the world. A dream to provide abundant business opportunity, a dream and to provide ample employment opportunity to our youth, a dream to be in the forefront of service not only to the state but to the nation and the world, and most of all, a dream to provide a government of the people, by the people and for the people. Welcome everybody, welcome all the delegates to Vizag, the jewel of the East. Welcome everybody once again to Visakhapatnam, land of destiny. Thank you.
Dhanyavadalu, Shri Rajendranath Garu. Those were words of wisdom. We see our state rising and scaling new heights in the future. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. We now bring you a visual treat that journeys the success story of Advantage Andhra Pradesh. Let's enjoy the audio-visual presentation.
As gateway to Southeast Asia, 974-kilometer long coastline, robust industrial infrastructure, 3 industrial corridors, 6 ports, 6 airports, diverse industrial base, industry-ready skilled workforce, plug-and-play facilities for industries. Number 1 in ease of doing business based on 100% perception survey for the last 2 editions. Advantage Andhra Pradesh, where abundance meets prosperity. A new era has begun in Andhra Pradesh, an era of innumerable opportunities and immense possibilities. Dedicated efforts of the visionary Chief Minister Honorable Shri Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy have carved a new identity for the state by measuring up to all parameters of development, trade and investment.
The performance stands testimony to our belief that right infrastructure and enabling policies, these two are very, very important.
Andhra Pradesh is powering its development through the available land, water, forest and mineral resources. The state registered the highest GSDP growth rate of 11.43% during the 2021-22 financial year, higher than the country's GDP growth rate. The Andhra Pradesh government has identified 13 focus sectors for attracting sector-specific investment opportunities. The state has an abundant land bank of approximately 46,000 acres for industrial development, with industrial zoning as the key focus area to provide a risk-free, investment-friendly environment. A big credit for immense success in every field goes to plug-and-play model and industrial hubs. This includes YSR Jagananna Mega Industrial Hub, YSR Electronic Manufacturing Cluster, Industrial Corridors, PCPIR and Beach IT model. With 6 airports, the state with the largest number of operational airports, air freight traffic is increasing impressively year after year. State-of-the-art cargo handling facilities are available at major airports. The goal is to establish AP as a strategic air cargo hub. Andhra Pradesh is taking special steps to handle double the ship traffic and cargo in the next 5 years. The port capacity has increased by 75%. Direct calls with Southeast Asian economies also reduce transit time. Andhra Pradesh is the only state to have 3 industrial corridors for accelerated development across the state. Visakhapatnam Chennai Industrial Corridor, Chennai and Bengaluru Industrial Corridor, Hyderabad Bengaluru Industrial Corridor. Steadily working towards its mission of a decarbonized economy, Andhra Pradesh is now home to 4 solar energy parks.
What we see today would stand out for the future of this country. In fact, what Andhra Pradesh today is showcasing will be the triggering point for this entire country to follow in the days to come, when the usage of fossil fuels would take a backseat and renewable energy would take a front row seat.
Andhra Pradesh will play an important role in meeting India's commitment towards the global EV30 at 30 campaign. The state exports auto components and electronics to more than 30 countries. Automobile clusters, 21 auto nagars, proximity to consumption centers and focus on EV public transportation have made Andhra Pradesh the automobile hub of the country. The pharma sector has also benefited from the state's industry-centric policies. The next phase of development in pharma is focused on collaborations exploring bulk drugs, including medical device technology, biosimilars, gene therapy and specialty drugs. Andhra Pradesh's excellence in the electronics and IT sector is well known. Andhra Pradesh is an ideal choice for global conglomerates to invest in the electronics sector and cater to the ever-increasing global demand. It has the distinction of being the only state in India with 4 dedicated electronics manufacturing clusters. 60% of the state's population is associated with agriculture and agro-business. Integrated production centers are being developed in every district under the AP Food Processing Policy 2025, ranks first in terms of the total value of trade on the national agricultural market. Andhra Pradesh is one of the 4 states in the country to have a 640 square kilometer petroleum, chemicals and petrochemicals investment region, PCPIR, recognized by the Government of India. The state is committed to becoming the chosen investment destination in India in aerospace and defense manufacturing. Andhra Pradesh is working on creating a transformational and affordable model for healthcare in the state. Andhra Pradesh MedTech Zone has the distinction of being India's first manufacturing hub for medical devices. The MSME sector in Andhra Pradesh manufactures a variety of products in sectors such as agri and food processing, automotives, textiles, construction materials and others. The government of Andhra Pradesh is also extending initiatives under the Industrial Development Policy to nurture MSMEs. Andhra Pradesh is committed to quality education and skill development as a focus sector. The government has also developed a robust technical ecosystem to cater to the skilling needs of the youth. With multiple initiatives in place, Andhra Pradesh is focusing on creating a world-class industry-ready workforce. Andhra Pradesh is committed to promoting green textile to achieve sustainable long-term goals in the textile sector. The exquisite handloom and crafts industry of the state, Andhra Pradesh, has its own special identity. Due to the dedicated efforts of the state government, the works of the weavers and craftsmen here have become popular all over the world. The state is one of the preferred tourism destinations in India. The state government provides multiple opportunities for developing tourism projects and related services to cater to the state's vast potential and avenues. The growth story of Andhra Pradesh speaks volumes about the dedicated efforts and commitment of the Honorable Chief Minister to take the state to new heights.
Like-minded companies from all over the globe to come over to set up their shop in India, and especially in Andhra Pradesh.
Come, join us on this exciting journey of technological innovations, profitable business and sustainable development. Advantage Andhra Pradesh, where abundance meets prosperity.
We really hope you enjoyed this audiovisual presentation. Part of the purpose of this summit, the Global Investors Summit 2023 at Andhra Pradesh, is to tell you exactly why this is Advantage Andhra Pradesh for your investments. Ladies and gentlemen, Andhra Pradesh saw the highest quantum jump in GSDP in financial year 2020 to 2021 and in the financial year 2021 to 2022. The construction sector contributed significantly to this with its rapid rate of growth at 26.75%. I cordially invite the Chief Executive Officer of NORF, Shri Sumit Bidani ji, to share his views on these numbers and the future prospects of this sector in the state of Andhra Pradesh.
Good morning, everyone. It's indeed a pleasure to be here and a great honor to be on the stage with all the many dignitaries out here. Firstly, I would like to thank the organizers for inviting us to this prestigious event. As far as introduction is concerned, I am Sumit Bidani and I head the Kanoff gypsum product business in India. Kanoff, as you may know, is the leader in gypsum products world over, and in India has been gaining rapid strides over the last many years. At the time we set up a plant in Andhra, we were actually called USG Bonalu, which eventually became Kanoff in 2021 April. We commissioned a state-of-the-art technology plant in 2019 at Sri City, which is in Tirupati district of Andhra Pradesh. This is a 30 million square meter capacity plant and is actually one of the biggest in terms of capacity in India. This was made with an initial investment of over 40 million US dollars, and the plant is spread over around 24 acres across Sri City. It provides direct employment to more than 200 employees. And I must say that the skill development and the kind of skill we get in the people out here is excellent. We have received a lot of support from the government of Andhra Pradesh to ensure that the project is completed in record time of 18 months from the date of commencement to the date of commercial production. All necessary approvals regarding consent to establish, to consent to operate were provided in a very smooth manner. This helped us meet the project deadline way ahead of it. The power infrastructure in Sri City has been excellent with a very reliable power supply. This is, as you know, a must for continuous operation processes for industries like ours. Access to multiple ports within 100 kilometers of Sri City has helped us to be very competitive, both in terms of raw material imports as well as transport of our finished goods. Coupled with this, the road connectivity has been excellent to all the major parts of India, and that has helped us transfer our goods in a very seamless manner. At this stage, I would like to congratulate the organizers for conducting such a wonderful event. It is an excellent initiative, and I'm sure it's getting a very good response. My best wishes to the team concerned for a successful event and a great future endeavors. Thank you very much.
Dhanyavad Shri Bidani ji for sharing your insightful case study with us. The Andhra Pradesh state government is laying a particular emphasis on the electronic system design and manufacturing, the ESDM industry. The state is also hosting multiple large original equipment manufacturers, the OEMs, and the original design, ODMs, in the semiconductor sector. Now, Andhra Pradesh is the only state to have 3 industrial corridors with best-in-class infrastructure in industrial parks in various locations, including Kopparthi, Achyutapuram, Orvakal, Krishnapatnam. These parks comprise ample opportunities for IT, automobiles, energy, and textile industries, amongst many others.
As a lover and wearer of handlooms, particularly weaves of the state of Andhra Pradesh, it gives me special joy to share that the state is committed to promoting green textiles towards long-term sustainable growth. The state boasts 10 existing integrated textile parks and is developing a mega textile park on a 2,411-acre expanse of land. To provide us with his sage insights, we would like to invite on stage Director at Toray Industries, Mr. Masahiro Yamaguchi.
Konnichiwa.
Namaste, konnichiwa. On behalf of Toray India, I, Masahiro Yamaguchi, warmly thank Honorable Chief Minister Sri Jagan Mohan Reddy Ji, Government of Andhra Pradesh officials, Indian and foreign invitees, guests, and participants for this opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce about Toray briefly. Toray was established in Japan 1926. A public listed company with annual revenue of 20.8 billion US dollars. It's 48,000 employees operating out of 29 countries. Research, develop, manufacture, and sell premier advanced raw materials and products in multiple countries and regions. In India, Toray Industries India Private Limited invested 1,000 crore in Sri City Industrial Park, Andhra Pradesh, as Toray's bridgehead asset in India, covering 85 acres. In the first phase of investment, we started production of 2 plants, engineering plastics and PP spunbond, since 2019. In second phase, we are investing another 200 crores for air filter media production line as our third business unit, and doubling the capacity of engineering plastic plant. Both will be operation in this year. Because of our products are created by our core technologies of organic synthetic chemistry, bio and nanotechnologies, and polymer chemistries, uninterrupted constant voltage power supply is essential for high quality, stable production. This is one of the key criteria for selecting Sri City and Andhra Pradesh. And for that, AP Transco approved 132 kV dedicated line to our factory. And APSPDCL cooperatively provided electric supply in times for our production. Thanks to this stable power supply and the infrastructure at Sri City and industrial development policy driven by Andhra Pradesh government, Toray shall expand our business activity in Sri City, Andhra Pradesh, in times to come. In conclusion, I would share that materials change our lives. ありがとうございました。Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Yamaguchi-san, for your invaluable insight. Our next speaker on the automotive industry in Andhra Pradesh, I request the Chief Administrative Officer of Kia India, Mr. Kap Dong Lee, to address this gathering.
Yes. Good morning, Sri Y.S. Jagan Bonalu Garu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Cabinet Minister of Government of India and Government of Andhra Pradesh, all government officials, fellow delegates from industry community, prospective investors and media friends. It's my immense pleasure to meet all of you today here on this occasion of Global Investor Summit 2023. I am very happy to inform you all that Kia India has become a leading automobile company in the Indian automobile industry, producing over 3 lakh cars per annum and exporting to various countries across the world. Recently, we have won the prestigious Indian Car of the Year Award 2023 for Kia Carens and Green Car of the Year Award for Kia EV6. Kia India has invested over rupees 10,000 crores in Andhra Pradesh since 2017. There are about 20,000 employees across the Kia India and its affiliates and other vendors in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Kia received a lot of support from the government of Andhra Pradesh continuously since its inception in 2017. We have built world-class automotive manufacturing plant with the help of government of Andhra Pradesh by receiving huge parcel of developed land on interpreted power, water supply, skilled human resources, and well-connected transportation facilities. We are ever grateful to government of Andhra Pradesh for its support during the tough COVID period that helped us for safety movement of employees and raw material to manufacture cars safely. I would like to take this opportunity to thank government of Andhra Pradesh for its continuous support. The state of Andhra Pradesh is rich in natural and abundant skilled human resources, well-connected roads, rail and seaport transport facilities, along with over 970 kilometer long coastline. The state of Andhra Pradesh became the destination for prospective investors by its investor-friendly ecosystem and dynamic leadership. We at Kia India look forward to contributing more to the state economic growth in coming years. Dhanyawadaru. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words. We now present to you an audiovisual presentation on renewable energy sector in Andhra Pradesh. Let's now have a look at the AV.
Generating 9 gigawatts of renewable power. 30 gigawatts of solar power projects in the pipeline. Preparing to add 44 gigawatts of wind power to existing capacity. Offering highly attractive investment opportunities in non-conventional energy. Andhra Pradesh, the state that drives India's sustainable energy growth. Andhra Andhra Pradesh emerges as India's powerhouse, underpinning the country's commitment at the United Nations Conference of Parties on Climate Change to install 500 gigawatts of non-fossil fuel energy capacity by 2030. The state is already generating 9 gigawatts of renewable power and is preparing to add another 30 gigawatts of solar and 44 gigawatts of wind power to the existing capacity. Andhra Pradesh's unique energy ecosystem has propelled India to the 3rd rank in Renewable Energy Country Attractive Index 2021.
Andhra Pradesh is one particular state which is blessed for both solar as well as wind.
The state is home to the first of its kind world's largest integrated energy storage project with an investment of over $3 billion. To promote energy export, Andhra Pradesh has already set aside 80,000 acres of land for installing solar, wind and solar wind hybrid projects. With abundant water and a vast coastline, Andhra Pradesh is best suited for producing green hydrogen. The state has been leading by example in energy storage and has identified 29 locations for pumped storage power projects with 34 gigawatt potential. Guided by the visionary leadership of its Chief Minister, Honorable Shri Jagan Mohan Reddy, the Andhra Pradesh Renewable Energy Export Policy aims to facilitate the setting up of renewable energy equipment manufacturing facilities.
We have almost 33,000 megawatt of pump storage capacity also, wherein the sites have already been identified. The pump storage, which would actually be the green batteries, that would be the future where fossil fuels would be the day of the past.
Andhra Pradesh, decarbonizing India's economy by ushering in the fossil fuel to clean energy transition.
With the increase in meditourism and the industry as a whole, Indian healthcare is expected to grow. Our next speaker helms one of the market-leading brands in this sector, and she is here to speak to us. Please welcome the Vice Chairperson of Apollo Hospitals, Srimati Preeta Reddy.
Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, the Honorable Ministers of the Andhra Pradesh Cabinet, senior bureaucrats and the Chief Secretary of the Andhra Pradesh Cabinet, captains and nation builders of our wonderful country. It's an honor to be here with all of you today. The theme of the conference, which says where abundance meets prosperity, seems perfect from what we've seen, but I would like to add one more word to it, which is good health, because with good health comes prosperity and abundance. And I stand here in front of you as a daughter of the son of the soil, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy, the chairman of Apollo Hospitals, who really was the architect of modern healthcare in India. This state has done a lot, especially for the downtrodden and for people seeking good health, starting from Arogya Shri, which was the brainchild of our Honorable Chief Minister's father, and now is a model not only in the other states of the country but throughout the globe. In fact, the African countries have also taken up their own form of Arogya Shri. And sir, I would like to congratulate you for being able to give healthcare to a vast cross-section of society. The other brainchild, which I think all of us in the healthcare sector are extremely excited about, is the vision to have high-quality hospitals in a public-private participation mode in every district of Andhra Pradesh. We have done a very successful model in Chittoor, where we all come from, and I think this is being scaled up and rolled out throughout the country. And for that, I think we should again say that the state of Andhra Pradesh has really put us on the nation's map. We work together to see how we can. We work together to see how we can to reduce the onset of disease throughout the state and in the country. And for that, I think we're using digital models, telemedicine, and different tools to see how can we propagate the idea of good health and intensify the work which is being done. We've done this as a model in Chittoor, and now we are doing it actually along with the Adani family at the Visakhapatnam port. And we'd like to be able to do this again throughout the state. As an example, when Ford came to South India to establish their factory, it was a healthcare which made them take a decision to come to that state. And now with all the industries coming into Andhra Pradesh, I think we would be very proud to be their healthcare partner. And finally, before I conclude, we have a magnificent university campus. And as a family of Andhra Pradesh, we are putting aside 500 crores towards a state-of-the-art innovation center, which will take up artificial intelligence, machine learning, and more than anything else, work with research centers globally to bring accessible, affordable, and high-end medicine, including genetic mapping, into this country, into this state more than anything else, in our wonderful campus at Chittoor. Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity, for the encouragement, and I promise that we as a family will always be together with you in the government to see that the state gets access to the best and the highest quality of healthcare. Thank you and namaste.
Thank you, ma'am, Preeta Reddy ji. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier, Andhra Pradesh is the only state to have 3 industrial corridors with best-in-class infrastructure and industrial parks. Now, construction then becomes a very active industry. To speak to us on how this industry is growing across all avenues, I would like to invite on stage the chairman of Shri Cement, Shri Hari Mohan Bangurji, to give us his perspective on this.
Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Jagan Reddy ji, officials of the Government of Andhra Pradesh, respected members of the media, my fellow delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and privilege for me to attend this Global Investor Summit at Visakhapatnam. Andhra Pradesh is the youngest state of India. Its growth rate was 11.4% in 21-22, and it has contributed 5% of the Indian GDP. Congratulations, sir. Excellent work is being done here in education, social engineering, and all the right steps to attract industry. My gratitude to Government of Andhra Pradesh for the unwavering support and commitment to promoting sustainable development of the state. With the excellent infrastructure of the state, skilled workforce and business-friendly policies under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Andhra Pradesh has become one of the most preferred destinations for the industry. Shri Cement is one of the largest cement manufacturers of the country with a capacity of around 50 million tons. Our focus is in improving our environmental performance and developing neighboring communities. We take pride in the fact that our continued focus is on creating plants and facilities that tirelessly work to deliver the highest scores of lowering carbon footprints. Very proud to say that Shree Cement has been continuously recognized as the best place to work. Our share of green power now stands at 55% of total power consumed. It is highest in the industry. Our CSR interventions are creating positive impact on neighboring communities in West Bengal. NGO run by Shree Cement has been awarded the best NGO by the state government. We are actively participating in the industrialization of Andhra Pradesh. A sum of rupees 3,000 crore has been committed for cement unit in Guntur. This will be the greenest cement plant of our country. We expect it to have the lowest carbon footprint per ton of cement produced. This plant, once commissioned, will have one of the highest percentage of green power as well as use of alternative fuel. Project work is progressing well. Furthermore, we are exploring to invest another rupees 5,000 crore in Andhra Pradesh. The new investment will have direct and indirect employment of 5,000 people while creating a pool of more than 1,000 crores contribution to the state exchequer annually. We are sure that with the recent trend, demand for all products in Andhra Pradesh will have higher growth rate than the rest of India. I am very confident that under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister, we should be able to make bigger investment in the state. In the end, I would again like to thank Honorable Chief Minister Shri Jagan Reddy ji and Government of Andhra Pradesh for organizing this investor summit. Thank you.
Dhanyavad, Shri Bangur. Andhra Pradesh has established itself as one of the most prominent connectors with major world markets. It's a testament to the state's dedication towards Make in India. Now we request the Chairman of Century Ply Boards, Shri Sajan Bhajanka ji, for his address. Welcome, sir.
Honorable CM Andhra Pradesh Shri Jagan Mohan Reddy ji, luminaries of Indian industry and trade, all the dignitaries on dais, ladies and gentlemen. Our dream journey in Andhra Pradesh started around 14 months back when I met the Honorable Chief Minister Shri Jagan Mohan Reddy. We were little skeptical about our plant in Andhra Pradesh, but in that meeting, not only we decided to put our next MDF plant, 8th of Century Plywood, in MDF and plywood and other panels in Andhra, but in that meeting itself, location-wise decided, modus operandi was decided, the nodal officers were decided, and that was the day until today. We are running almost 1 year ahead of schedule, and instead of 2024, we shall commission our project exactly within 2 years of inauguration by Sri Jagan Mohan Reddy in December 21. So it was a very pleasant journey. I should say it was a dream journey. Usually we have faced a lot of problems when we go for putting up any plant anywhere. But in Andhra and particularly our place, I visited yesterday our plant site, and all the senior officers, even the politicians, the MLA, MLC, they all came there. We jointly inaugurated some CSR initiative, and they all assured full help. And day 1 to till today, we have not faced any problem. Usually, putting up an industry is like a hurdle race. So sometimes hurdles are defined, sometimes hurdles are not undefined, and you move ahead, and lot of self-help NGOs, vested interests, they will come, they will create problem for you. But we have not come across any such problem in Andhra, and not only going ahead with the MDF plant, we added 2 more plants to it. One is the HPL, what normally you say sun mica. So that plant also we initiated, and then another this thing PVC board. So instead of 1, now we are putting up 3 plants, and all would be completed before December. So Andhra Pradesh would be our first choice for our future expansions. I thank Mr. Kadaikal, Special Secretary Industries, Honorable CM Sir, entire district administration, and all the people for help. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, Shri Bhajanka ji. Ladies and gentlemen, Andhra Pradesh is on a mission to convert 100% of all commercial and logistics fleets to electric fleets by 2029. And 3 of the cities in Andhra Pradesh have been nominated as model electric mobility cities of the future. It's only fitting then that our next speaker, I welcome on stage the co-founder and former CEO of Tesla Inc., Mr. Martin Eberhardt, to address this gathering, please.
Good morning, honorable ministers, esteemed business leaders, and everyone in the audience. Thank you very much for coming and listening to me. I've been especially interested to learn about the startup scene here in Andhra Pradesh, as well as the green energy production. And I'm excited to be here at the Andhra Pradesh Global Investors Summit. I've been a Silicon Valley entrepreneur since my very first job as an engineer in 1983. That was actually the only time I applied for a job. Thereafter, I either worked at a startup company that I founded or I was recruited. The most famous of these startups, as was mentioned, of course, is Tesla, where I was the founder and the original CEO. Today, I'd like to share a few lessons that I've learned over my years as an entrepreneur. Hopefully, you'll find some of these lessons to be relevant here in Andhra Pradesh, particularly to those of you involved in startup companies, either as entrepreneurs or as investors. My first startup company developed high-resolution graphics terminals, something that was technically interesting but not particularly relevant. My next startup company was the first company making ebooks. This was also interesting but otherwise not relevant. It was my third startup company that started a revolution. It seems unimaginable now, but in year 2000, when I started thinking about Tesla, nobody in the world was making electric cars. No established car companies, no startup companies, and most people didn't think electric cars were even possible. Tesla proves them wrong and showed that the future of automobiles is absolutely electric. Today, every legacy car company in the world knows that their future is with electric cars, and there is a rich ecosystem of EV startup companies around the world. The real problem that I saw in 2002 was climate change caused by fossil fuel consumption. I did not start out assuming that electric cars were the answer. Rather, I came to this conclusion by researching the well-to-wheel energy efficiency and carbon footprint of every kind of propulsion system I could find. Everything from petrol, diesel, hydrogen, natural gas, propane, electricity, and more. Somewhat to my surprise, the math proved that electric vehicles were by far the best choice. This was the beginning of Tesla. Starting a car company in 2002 was absolutely crazy. No new car company had ever succeeded in my lifetime. Because it was such a crazy idea, it was at first impossible to hire anyone with automotive experience. And so we started off with just beginners, people who had never done electric cars in their life. I think if I had known how difficult it was to start an electric car company, I might not have done it. But I think that my own naivety and the naivety of my founding team was necessary for us to be so bold as to start a new car company based on a new technology. We had to learn about automotive safety standards and crash testing. We had to learn about automotive suppliers, learning that suppliers generally were not interested in supplying to a small startup company in California. We had to discover the inherent safety issues with lithium-ion batteries and learn how to solve them. We had to figure out how to manufacture, deliver, and service cars. There were so many difficult problems that had to be solved. It had to be solved on a tight budget. However important naivety may be for starting a company, it is just as important to face your problems and get over them. In a startup company, it's also easy to be hyper-focused on the product you're building, solving the technical problems that are in front of you. It is easy to forget that you're also building something else, that you're building a company, and the early people that you hire, the way you interact with your team, the policies that you put in place, all of these create the company and will define it for the near future. In 2002, the idea of climate change was caused by humans and was still debatable. Today, 21 years later, this is a settled question. Climate change is real, it is an existential problem, and we are the primary cause of climate change. Do I think that replacing all of our cars with electric cars will solve this problem? No, of course not. But it is a start. The EV revolution was the best that I could do at the time with the resources that I had. We have a long way to go, and it was the best I could do. We all have a long way to go, and we need all of us to be focused on learning how to live in this world sustainably very soon. I am hopeful that this is the beginning of a green revolution that will get us there, not a greenwashing wave that will get us nowhere. And so here are a few of the lessons that I bring to this Andhra Pradesh Global Investors Summit. Do something that's really worthwhile and solve real problems in this world. Be bold. Try something new, but face your problems when they arrive, and build great companies as you build great products. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Eberhard, for your wonderful words. Now it's an honor to welcome the Chairman of Jindal Steel and Power Limited, Shri Naveen Jindal ji, for his address. Welcome, sir.
Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, the young and dynamic Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, who I had the honor to serve in the Parliament for 5 years. I'm really happy to be here today. Mr. Krishna Reddy, Honorable Union Minister of Culture, Shri Gudivada Amarnath, Honorable Minister of Industries, Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Minister Shri Rajendra Nath Reddy, my friend Honorable Member of Parliament Mr. Bala Shauri, all the Honorable Ministers, Members of Parliament, MLAs, People's Representatives, Mr. Karikal Valaven, Special Chief Secretary, Dr. Jawahar Reddy, Chief Secretary of Andhra Pradesh, all the dynamic officers of Andhra Pradesh. We meet a lot of officers in lots of states. I must say that Andhra Pradesh has a lot of young, bright people and very, very helpful officers. India's leading industrialist that we are all very proud of, Mr. Mukesh Ambani, Srimati Preetha Reddy, Shri Harimohan Bangad, Mr. G.M. Rao, Dr. Krishna Ella, my friend Puneet Dalmia, Arjun Oberoi, young and dynamic Karan Adani, I think he must be the youngest person on the dais, all the captains of industry on the dais, off the dais, friends from electronic and print media, ladies and gentlemen, Andariki Namaskaram. We are honored to be here at the Andhra Pradesh Global Investor Summit 2023. Andhra Pradesh is the holy land of Lord Venkateshwara Swami. I'm sure when we're holding this summit here, we will have Lord Venkateshwara's blessings to make this event a grand success. We are pleased to share our positive experience of working in Andhra Pradesh for last many years. We see it as a potential industry hub of the future. Andhra Pradesh is renowned for its excellent infrastructure, large manufacturing base, talented youth, and a very business-friendly environment. We, on behalf of Jindal Steel and Power, express our gratitude to the state government for its visionary leadership and progressive policies that have attracted a lot of investment. The single window clearance policy and the industrial development policy 2023 have created an investor-friendly ecosystem, making it easier to set up and operate industries here. We are delighted to share that just recently we took over Simapuri Energy, which is a 600 megawatt power plant, and you'll be happy to know that we have already started one unit of 150 megawatt, another unit we are going to start this week, and then by April, the entire 600 megawatt would be commissioned and serving the country's need of energy. Further, to increase our investments in the state, we are working on setting up a 3 million ton steel plant near Krishnapatnam, and by investing more than 10,000 crores, and more than 10,000 people are going to be getting employment here directly and indirectly. And today we are also going to be signing a MOU to that effect. Friends, we are very fortunate that we have a very young and dynamic Chief Minister in Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy. Andhra Pradesh is very strategically located. It has abundant natural resources, skilled workforce. All these factors make it a very attractive destination for investment. As investors, we are committed to partnering with the state to realize the true potential of Andhra Pradesh. My elder brother, Mr. Sajan Jindal, chairman of JSW Group, he was supposed to come here today because JSW is investing in a very large way in the state of Andhra Pradesh. He was unfortunately not well, so he has entrusted me to come and speak on his behalf also. So I would just like to say on his behalf that he asked me to convey his sincere gratitude and good wishes on the behalf of entire JSW Group on this forum. JSW Group is very grateful to the Chief Minister and his team for unwavering support and commitment to driving growth in the state. And as a result, Andhra Pradesh has the highest GDP growth rate in the country, higher than any other state in the country, and I think the government needs a big applause for that. Let's give them a big applause. JSW Group has made significant commitment to the district of Kadapa. where only recently, just last month, the groundbreaking ceremony has happened for setting up a steel plant. This steel plant is the dream project of our Honorable Chief Minister. And I can assure you, sir, that there cannot be anybody better for setting up a steel plant than my brother, Mr. Sajan Jindal. Sajan Bhaiya will do an amazing job. He is going to set up a state-of-the-art steel plant. JSW is also signing MOU with the state government for investing in renewable energy across solar, hydro and wind, as well expanding its cement capacity in the state. The group is also investing in a port and building a slurry pipeline and a MSME park. The projects being built in Andhra Pradesh shall be world-class and will be the benchmark of excellence. JSW Group and JSP, Jindal Steel and Power, remain committed to partnering with Andhra Pradesh in its growth story. In conclusion, we reiterate that JSP and JSW Group remain committed to being a partner of Andhra Pradesh, and we are honored to be part of this journey. We wish this summit a great success. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Dhanyavad Shri Jindal ji, especially for highlighting the huge employment opportunities that will be there in the state in future. We now present to you an audio-visual presentation on the industrial and logistics infrastructure sector. Watch it.
Andhra Pradesh is pioneering the model of infrastructure and corridor-led industrial development. The only state with 3 industrial corridors, multimodal logistic parks for hinterland connectivity. Andhra Pradesh, building a better India. Andhra Pradesh leads the way in developing industrial infrastructure. With enormous potential for industrial development, the state remains the most preferred destination, offering the environment of risk-free investment. Andhra Pradesh has developed 534 industrial estates, which are fully equipped to meet all infrastructure requirements of investors. 24/7 water and power supply are guaranteed in all industrial parks. Andhra Pradesh is supported by robust industrial and logistics infrastructure with home to 3 industrial corridors: Visakhapatnam Chennai Industrial Corridor, Chennai Bangalore Industrial Corridor, and Hyderabad Bangalore Industrial Corridor. The Tri-City Growth Corridor, covering Chennai, Tirupati, Nellore, figures in one of India's top 10 manufacturing destinations. Multimodal logistics parks are coming up at Visakhapatnam and Anantapur. The state currently has 6 existing ports and 4 upcoming greenfield ports in Ramayapatnam, Machilipatnam, Bhavanapadu and Kakinada. The state consistently ranked in the top 3 in terms of cargo traffic handled at the ports. Andhra Pradesh has 6 operational airports with aircraft movement of over 45,000 flights. Year-on-year freight traffic growth at 33% in 2019-20. Total cargo handled standing at 3.9 metric tons. Well-planned cargo and freight movement, 55% rail and conveyor belts, higher than the national average of 35%, 32% road, 13% pipelines or coastal shipping. The state endeavors to improve competitiveness, building best-in-class industrial and logistics infrastructure, integrating with the global supply chains and facilitating local industry up the value chain.
We are the fastest growing state in the country with 11.43% GST. And we are also rated in the sphere of ease of doing business, we are rated #1 in this country for the past 3 years in a row.
The government of Andhra Pradesh is committed to industrial development with a focus on strengthening infrastructure and enabling logistics ease by leveraging industrial corridors.
The fastest growing state in the country, 3 industrial corridors running through the state lines, and a gorgeous 974-kilometer coastline. If that isn't an advantage, what is? Ladies and gentlemen, as per the Leeds Report 2022, LEADS Leeds Report 2022, Andhra Pradesh was a top achiever in logistics ease in comparison with other states in India. To elaborate further on this, I would like to invite the chairman of GMR Group, Shri G.M. Rao Garu, to give his address to this audience. Please.
Honorable Chief Minister Jagan Reddy Garu, dignitaries on the dais and the dignitaries of the dais. I heartily welcome all of you to my home state. It is a really pleasure for me to participate in today's in the Global Investor Summit. I came from a nearby village and started as a trader and established several industries and grown up in this state. Being a son of the soil, I feel privileged to be here today among such an august gathering. I strongly recommend the investors from foreign source as well as from India to come and invest here. Any investor or a business look for the 5 things to invest. They are the one is a strong visionary leadership. Second is conducive ecosystem of doing business. Third is infrastructure. The fourth is availability of resources like power, land and water. And the fifth is human resources. When it comes to the strong visionary leadership, I must say that these are the best times because both the center and state, we got a real transformation leaders. Our beloved visionary Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji, creating a new India. In the last 9 years, he has fundamentally transformed our country on the path of become superpower. According to me, India, the largest democracy in the world, is witnessing the most unprecedented transformation in the history of the free world through digitization. One can pick up any data, statistics, whether it is FDI, number of startups, unicorns, number of internet users, number of working hands, almost all the investment and the producer statistics, India will be top the ranks. And the beauty is that it is an inclusive growth. The current growth is not limited to few big city metros, but it is encompassed for tied to 3 cities, villages and rural areas, all of our country as well. Similarly, Andhra Pradesh state, under the visionary leadership of our Chief Minister, Sri Jagan Reddy Garu, is being transformed as the most progressive and forward-looking state in our country. The testimony of which are the facts that the state is ranked #1 among all states in the country. And also, now we are witnessing the double-digit growth consistently. Talking about the infrastructure and resources, we have all seen the videos and presentation as how the state has surplus power, water supply, land, and skilled resources, and one of the great initiatives taken by the government is integrated approach to connecting and logistics, and in the help of 6 drives, namely ports, roads, airports, waterways, railways, and dedicated corridors for the logistics. My dear friends, air, land, and sea connectivity is the most critical place for the infrastructure development. And it is privilege of GMR Group to be part of this development. We feel privileged to be developing the Greenfield Airport, Bhogapuram International Airport, that is at Visakhapatnam, in my home state. With a due humility, I can say that GMR Airports is the only private airport operator having a experience of Greenfield and Brownfield airports. Greenfield like Hyderabad, Brownfield is a Delhi airport. Recently we started Goa airport also, Greenfield. We will be developing the Bhogapuram airport with a phase 1 serving 6 million passengers and ultimate capacity of 40 million passengers. This first phase investment will be the tune of rupees of 5,000 crores. Well, you might think airport is a one terminal building, but let me correct that an airport ecosystem is like an integrated city itself. We will be developing state-of-the-art cargo facilities that will cater in exports of industrial cargo, pharma and fisheries and their perishable and other perishable items through highly advanced temperature control cargo zones. We will also be developing the aerotropolis and airport city around the Bhogapuram airport that will consist of industrial zone, airspace zone, education zone and healthcare zone. We will replicate the success of Hyderabad airport and airport city. I still remember old days when foreign investors used to criticize the poor air connectivity and shy away from coming to Hyderabad. The new world-class airport and airport city is acting as the catalyst for the socio-economic growth of the Hyderabad city and state at large. Similarly, the new Bhogapuram airport and airport city will help in the transformation of the Vizag city, and also the state will place it on the global map as the most preferred investment destination. It is globally proven that aviation has a huge multiple impact on the socio-economic development of the region. According to study of NCR, they did it in 2017, Delhi airport is contributing about 18% towards the Delhi state GDP. The Bhogapuram airport development is estimated to create around 1 lakh direct and indirect jobs. It will contribute significantly towards the state GDP. Dear friends, my foundation was laid in this state, which has taken me a global platform. Today, GMR Airports is the second largest private airport developer in the world because of this foundation. I personally vouch of my home state. Please come and invest, make this state your preferred state for business. Thank you very much.
Dhanyavadalu Shri Rao Garu for sharing your expertise and for those welcoming words to the dignitaries. Andhra Pradesh is concentrated on developing a holistic technological ecosystem that provides ample opportunities for emerging markets. It's an honor to now invite the founder chairman of CIENT, Shri BVR Mohan Reddy Garu, to address the gathering. Welcome, sir.
గౌరవనీయులైన ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు శ్రీ జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారు, మన రాష్ట్రానికి చెందిన చాలామంది మినిస్టర్లు ఉన్నారు, మెంబర్స్ ఆఫ్ పార్లమెంట్లు ఉన్నారు, ఎమ్మెల్యేస్ ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళతో పాటు నా ఇండస్ట్రీ కొలీగ్స్ కూడా చాలామంది ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళందరికీ ఈ సభాముఖంగా వాళ్ళని ఆహ్వానం పలుకుతున్నాను. I am a born Andhra. I am a first generation Andhra entrepreneur, and I of course have the distinction of starting up a R&D facility for technology services way back in 2007 in Kakinada. That's about 17 years now. Thereafter, in 2010, under the leadership of late Sri Y.S. Rajashekar Reddy Garu, I started my second development center in the city of Vizag. We have about 1,200, 1,300 high-paid engineers who work for us between the two centers. And we do some of the very marquee work for customers all around the world. The best of oil and gas companies, the utilities, telecom, and in the recent past, we actually do work in maintenance, repair, overhaul of aircraft engines for the aerospace industry. We've had extremely positive growth, positive feelings about how we set it up. One could always ask me this question, why did it not grow as well as the other places? There are always the challenges of the tier 2 towns in Kakinada, and we certainly believe that the growth will come back. Today, to the august audience and to the Honorable Chief Minister, I like to assure him that we will grow our business in Vizag especially. We want to consolidate our business in Vizag, and it will be a double-digit growth moving forward in terms of adding high-paid technology jobs. By now, you could recognize the key thing that is important for us to build our businesses is A, people, B, infrastructure. So infrastructure we have done reasonably well, but I think the key challenge will be in terms of people. There's no denying at all that if you look at a substantial part of people who work in Hyderabad right now in the IT corridors come from this province of Andhra Pradesh. A substantial part of NRI population in the Bay Area came from Andhra. But I think there's a lot more to be done. Honorable Chief Minister Garu, Y.S. Jagan Reddy Garu, has done amazing work. To me, actually, I've said this in the past too, I'm really astonished about the amount of focus that he has on education. Look at number of schemes that are there in Andhra Pradesh right now. Manabadi, Jagananna Vasati Divanam, Jagananna Ammavadi, Jagananna Vidya Kanuka, Jagananna Vidya Divanam, tabs for free of cost to about 5,18,000 children, and finally there is Jagananna's Videshi Vidya Divana. In terms of even budget that we spend on education, it's one of the best in the country at 1.12 lakh crores. So there is a very positive momentum, because I've said this too, spending money on education is a long-term benefit. So not many people are very keen about it, but I should submit that Sri Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu had the vision in making sure that we have a fairly large spend on education. So what is next? What do we do more? Two submissions I have for the Honorable Chief Minister and the august audience today. The first one is the quality of our technical education has to improve. That's become one of the key challenges for us. The key challenge is because the world is moving in terms of technology, I keep saying, we haven't seen this particular rapid change in technology any time in our lifetime. So we see there's a fairly large technology obsolescence that happens. So unless we rejig our education system at the higher education too, the various schemes that Jagan Reddy Garu has put will bring the pipeline to us. But pipeline will take time. We need interventions at the higher education now. That's my first submission to him. We need to definitely make those interventions to ensure that Andhra becomes the knowledge capital of the world. My second submission is there is enormous amount of need for job creation. The job creation can be done only through one thing called entrepreneurship. There is evidence all around the world that 60% of new jobs that get created in any country, west or east, get created only by entrepreneurs. So therefore, I think we need to give a little more spurt in making sure we have innovation, incubation, entrepreneurship in the state of Andhra. And I think there are a few moves that are being done, but my submission to Honorable Chief Minister is these two things, higher education and entrepreneurship, are the ones which will take the state to much, much higher levels. With this, let me conclude by wishing all the very best to Honorable Chief Minister Garu and wish the state of Andhra Pradesh prosperity. Thank you.
Dhanyavadalandi, Shri BVR Reddy Garu. Ladies and gentlemen, in the height of the pandemic, this research-led company fulfilled the necessity of the hour by formulating the co-vaccine that has been deployed across the world. Now, to tell us more about this marvelous feat, how it was achieved, and the impact of innovation in life sciences, we would like to invite the Executive Chairman of Bharat Biotech International, Dr. Krishna M. Ellagaru.
Honorable Chief Minister and Honorable Ministers who are Finance, Industry, and all the Cabinet Ministers and Chief Secretary and all the chieftains of the captains of the industry. Thank you. I think the Chief Minister put the 5 minutes timing here. So now we have to follow the timings. And I think it's one of the best things I've seen. I think, I was born in Tamil Nadu, studied in Bangalore, settled in US, came back in Hyderabad. And I was instrumental in creating a Genome Valley. And the policy, what can be created. Today, we are one of the vaccine hub of Telangana, the country itself. But we have not done anything to the Andhra Pradesh, but certainly we look forward to do something in the veterinary vaccine, animal husbandry, and aquaculture. Because now the future is going to be the seafood industry, which are going to be vaccinated, not even chemicals are used. I'll tell you one thing, when Chief Minister program was AP, stands for Abundance and Prosperity. The abundance and prosperity means many people would not have noticed, but it's an appropriate word, abundance and prosperity. The abundance comes from the resources, one, but the second one important, human resources. And the human resource, and Telugu people are the highest export of the human resource to the global. Today, any country is surviving only because of foreign exchange coming from the non-resident Indians sending to India. When you look at Rayalaseema, highest number of people in the Middle East, they're sending their money. And that is why even foreign institutional investor doesn't put money. We are still surviving as a country because of the human resource export and coming back. And I really request the Andhra Pradesh government to focus on one thing, on skill development. And it's wonderful to have an opportunity to create a skill university, not skill development institute everywhere, excellence in every district. You dilute the effect. But if you have one university, no country, no state has done it so far. And you should lead that as a skill university in the country, number one. Number two, pharma. Is no point, already pharma, Vizag and Nellore, all those places already leading in the pharma of Andhra Pradesh. But again, competing with other states is not worth it, but we focus on intermediates. Because now the Indian government was desperately looking for intermediates to be manufactured in India, less dependence on China. So that means intermediate park, nobody has set up in the country. So we can be unique as Andhra Pradesh. that position on that intermediates. Third important aspect, toy industry in Vijayawada is one of the important industry. Many countries like US and Europe are looking for environmental friendly toys, which are lead-free, chemicals and all that. And you have a good skill set in Vijayawada and other area that can be a toy park. Little bit mechanization, little bit environmental friendly chemicals using, and I think you can globally compete the toy industry, which again nobody thought about it as a country itself. And this is the highest export of the toy industry. Chinese, one of the major industry of export, China was toy, but nobody want to buy China toy because of the chemicals that is coming in. One can fork. Fourth important, food and agriculture biotechnology. And I think that's a unique proportion Andhra Pradesh can offer over other countries, other states. Why? I'll tell you a very good example. In Kadapa, we go Musambi juice, and nobody has made a Tetra Pak. But where we drink orange juice, usually the orange juice what we drink, it comes from Brazil and Chinese concentrate. And we drink orange juice because Americans are drinking orange juice, so we are also drinking orange juice. But we have not made Musambi juice, right? One simple concept to make a Tetra Pak right in Kadapa or Anantapur district. So we are simple. I always think one thing, innovation comes with simple ideas, not because of complicated thinking. And the simple example, another one, sesame oil. That means Nugul Nuna. Nugul Nuni grandmother calls Manchanuna. In Tamil called Nallanna. Even now, we don't know science of that. Why my grandmother said it's a good oil, even now we don't know science. It's unfortunate. We as a country, we know everything resources, but we don't realize the value of that innovation. Simple ideas of that. And even all South Indian pickles made with ginger oil, and North Indian pickles are made mustard oil. And mustard oil is nothing but Canadian oil, canola. Whatever a Canadian grows, canola, 36% of Canadian export is only canola. That canola seed came from mustard seed from India. And they don't want to call mustard oil. They want to call Canadian, voila means oil, Canadian oil. And today is a $64 billion product as canola, which is nothing but mustard oil. So we have all the resources. One can make it as innovative can. And I think with these four concepts we built in, Andhra Pradesh will lead the country. Thank you very much for giving opportunity.
Nandri, Dr. Krishna Ella avargale. Thank you for your tireless efforts to safeguard all our well-being and for coaxing. Now, for a perspective on cooperative good governance, it's an honor to welcome Managing Director, Dalmia Bharat Group, Shri Puneet Dalmia ji. Welcome, sir.
The young, decisive and popular Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Y.S. Jagan Mohan Garuji and his team of dynamic officers and ministers, Dr. Jawahar Reddy, Honorable Chief Secretary and his team of dynamic officers, my friends from the industry, my seniors from the industry and friends. Dalmia Bharat is amongst the largest cement producers in the country with a capacity of 40 million tons and one of the lowest carbon footprints in the cement world. Our association with Andhra Pradesh started around 15 years ago during the tenure of Honorable Chief Minister's father, Dr. Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy, and we established a cement plant in Kadapa district with an investment of around 1,000 crores. Our journey, we have been really happy with all the support that we have got, and we have witnessed the growth of the state in infrastructure and prosperity. I just want to share a few incidents about how the culture in this state is very unique. It's a very welcoming state, as many of you may have experienced today. We were received at the airport by government officials, and the hospitality here has been absolutely remarkable. You will experience this not just today, but throughout the tenure if you decide to invest in this state. We have also seen that this state is very efficient and it respects the fact that all investors want speed of decision making and certainty of policy. Whenever we have a problem, everybody is very accessible and decisions are taken in no time and then followed through for implementation. So it's a very welcoming and efficient state to do business. Lastly, I want to say that this Global Investor Summit has been conceptualized at a very large scale, and I'm very happy to see that lots of captains from industry and from all over the country have come here to demonstrate their investments and trust in this state. The theme, where abundance meets prosperity, is great, but it is not possible until you add Jagan to it, and J for Jagan and J for Josh. So I think if you add Josh and Jagan to Andhra Pradesh, abundance will meet prosperity. Thank you very much.
Very well said, and thank you, Shri Puneet Dalmia ji. Josh and Jagan Garu, indeed. Under his proactive leadership, the state government has also passed the Andhra Pradesh Renewable Export Policy 2020 with an aim to establish sizable capacity renewable power projects by 2025. Andhra Pradesh is positioned to drive India's sustainable energy growth in the coming years. To talk further on this, I would like to request the Chairman and Managing Director of Renew Power, Shri Sumant Sinha ji, to address this gathering.
Shri Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, other dignitaries and industry captains on the dais, ladies and gentlemen from the media, Namaskaram, Bagunara. It is an honor to be at the AP Government Global Investor Summit. Thank you, Chief Minister, sir, for arranging this phenomenal gathering of industry captains as well as all the people from Andhra Pradesh. Renew is an 11-year-old company, but we have come a long way in such a short time due to the ecosystem and the policy framework of the central government led by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and the state government under the able leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu ji. Once a policy framework is in place, every industry needs the support of the state governments where projects are being set up. This is where the AP government, led by its dynamic Chief Minister, excels, leading to the excellent response to his invitation to industry leaders from all over India and from foreign countries. As a company, we are already present in Andhra Pradesh in a fairly big way, with more than 700 megawatts of wind and 60 megawatts of solar projects already running in the state. Recently, we have repositioned ourselves from being an independent renewable energy producer to being an end-to-end decarbonization partner for state governments and also for private sector industries. As a state, Andhra Pradesh is taking big strides in attracting investments in green energy. And you all saw the video that was put up earlier. The state has signed MOUs for green energy projects worth more than 80,000 crores, which will help Andhra Pradesh become an even bigger pioneer in the green energy sector. Recently, Andhra Pradesh Discoms have subscribed to the scheme introduced by the Ministry of Power to clear its pending dues to the GenCos in a phased manner over 12 installments. With this positive step taken by the government and changes in approach of the Discoms in providing faster open access approvals, revival of interest of the industry has been observed and capacity addition has been boosted under open access in the state. In addition, Andhra Pradesh has recently received 3 energy awards in the 15th Inertia Award Summit in December 2022. the state was selected as the best state in the country in respect of energy infrastructure and development, and AP Transco as the best transmission utility in the country. This is a very big honor. The New and Renewable Energy Development Corporation of Andhra Pradesh, NREDCAP, stood as the best renewable energy corporation in the country. The positive measures taken by the state government under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister encourages us and the rest of the industry to further expand our investments and operations in the state. As far as renewable energy is concerned, there are three specific unique factors in the state. Number one, it is one of the very, very few states in the country that has good both wind and solar resource. This is very unique in the country. The second, as we have all heard, the state has been granted #1 rank in the ease of doing business for 3 years in a row. This is really, really a stellar achievement. And thirdly, the leadership of the state, which is so dynamic and so visionary, is also quite remarkable in the country. As a result, I am very happy to announce our investments in the state of many thousands of crores of rupees in green energy and the decarbonization sectors in AP over the next 5 to 7 years. This will eventually end up being our biggest investment in any state in India. The investments will be in the areas of green hydrogen, pumped hydro, renewable energy generating projects, and solar panel manufacturing, along with efficient supply chains. We are going to be signing an MOU later today. This MOU is going to be between the AP government and ReNew, and this was made possible in a very short time, mainly due to the visionary guidance of the Honorable Chief Minister, Y. Jagan Mohan Reddy Garuji. Thank you very much, sir. And I must also add that once they got the green signal from the Honorable CM, the officers of the AP government got everything done at very, very high speed. Thank you all for all of your support in making this happen. In conclusion, I would like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister and his officers for inviting me to this historic event. This has allowed ReNew to commit its largest ever investment in any state in the country. Thank you very much.
Dhanyavad Shri Suman Sinha ji. We now present to you an audiovisual presentation on the automotive and electric mobility sector. Can we have the AV?
Fastest growing auto hub in India. Top auto manufacturers. Auto component export to 30 countries. Andhra Pradesh, driving India's automotive growth. Andhra Pradesh has the privilege of being home to two of India's largest auto investments in recent times. Top brands like Kia Motors and Isuzu have made the most of the state's competitive advantages to register a strong presence in the markets.
I wish Kia Motors all the very best, and I assure to the management team who's functioning from this plant Kia that we would stand to support Kia Motors all through.
The state is now exporting automobiles and related products to more than 30 countries, including the US, UK and Japan. Andhra Pradesh has taken the lead in tapping into the unexplored electric mobility space. The government of Andhra Pradesh is dedicated to sustainable development by prioritizing the electric mobility ecosystem in the state and introduced an exclusive policy, the Andhra Pradesh Electric Mobility Policy. Andhra Pradesh government is cognizant of environmental and social governance and focuses on reducing carbon emission by converting all state transport corporation buses and government vehicles into electric vehicles, phasing out all fossil fuel-based commercial fleets and logistics vehicles by 2029. The state government is also focusing on manufacturing 10 lakh electric vehicles combined across all segments of vehicles. Develop 1 lakh slow and fast charging stations and 100 DC public charging stations by 2024. Build high-density energy storage of at least 10 gigawatts. The state government's visionary and proactive approach has prepared Andhra Pradesh to meet growing demands for electric vehicles the world over.
Hope you enjoyed that. Focusing on e-based development of experiences for the tourists in rural tourism, heritage tourism, ecotourism, etc., the state is taking measures to harness tourism to its full potential. To hear more about the same, we are honored to invite the Executive Chairman of the Oberoi Group, Shri Arjun Oberoi Ji, to address the gathering. Welcome, sir.
Honourable Chief Minister, dignitaries on the dais and delegates, good afternoon, namaskar. I would like to start by congratulating the Honourable Chief Minister for hosting the Global Investor Summit 2023. I also take this opportunity to congratulate the Honourable Chief Minister for bringing to the state a most aggressive and forward-looking tourism policy. The policy offers best-in-class incentives and aims to substantially develop tourism in the state through luxury hotels and resorts. The state of Andhra Pradesh has immense potential. We are delighted to acknowledge, under your dynamic leadership, the sector is seen as an engine for economic growth and employment generation. We resonate with your vision that the state needs several iconic projects and luxury hotels to truly realize its tourism potential. The Tourism Policy 2025 is a testament to your vision and will go a long way to support the development of travel and tourism in the state. Andhra Pradesh has numerous national advantages for attracting tourism and is one of the most visited states in the country. It is in the vision of the government to develop luxury resorts and hotels at prominent tourist destinations to position the state as a premier tourist destination and to aid in the development of these regions. Andhra Pradesh is blessed with the country's second longest coastline, perennial rivers and scenic backwaters. It is also considered as the home of the world's most visited religious destinations and boasts a vibrant and rich culture and heritage. So evident in Andhra Pradesh is the fourth most visited state for domestic tourists in the country. The government of Andhra Pradesh, under the dynamic leadership of Honourable Chief Minister Shri Jagan, is committed to the socio-economic development of the state and special emphasis on tourism as one of the key growth engines for the economy and crucial for generating employment and economic prosperity. India's travel and tourism industry stands at the threshold of boundless potential and endless possibilities. It contributes 10.3% towards the GDP of the country and employs 8% of our total workforce. The state of Andhra Pradesh has the potential to become a premier tourist destination, which can only be possible with a strong collaborative push by the government and private players. On behalf of the Oberoi Group, we are committed to the development of tourism ecosystem in Andhra Pradesh and assure the Chief Minister that we will bring our very best hotels and spirit of excellence. We thank the Honourable Chief Minister for his continued support and far-sighted vision to develop the state as a world-class tourist destination. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, Mr. Oberoi, for that faith in the state and the government. Ladies and gentlemen, India is projected to grow at 6.7% in 2024, which is touted to be the fastest growing major economy in the world. Our next speaker will take us through how India is placed in a global bright spot. It is my pleasure to welcome to the stage the CEO of Adani Ports SEZ, Shri Karan Adani ji.
Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Jagan Reddy ji, senior leaders of the government and distinguished administrators, captains of the industry, esteemed dignitaries, and my dear friends. A very good afternoon to everyone. It is an honor to be here and speak at the Global Investor Summit 2023 before so many luminaries from the political, social, and entrepreneurial world. To me, this distinguished gathering represents in many ways the irresistible attractive business destination that the state of Andhra Pradesh stands for. The state of Andhra Pradesh is renowned for its excellent infrastructure, large manufacturing base, talented youth, and business-friendly environment. It has the second longest coastline in India and has established itself one of the most prominent connection points with major world markets. I congratulate the leaders of the state for their vision towards a sustainable future, for being recognized by World Bank as the #1 implementer for energy efficiency and conservation program. Honorable Chief Minister, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for supporting the business fraternity at large. It is your mix of astute and efficient governance that has brought business houses like Adani Group to Andhra Pradesh. Adani Group is active in multiple sectors ranging from ports, logistics, power, edible oil, and data center in this magnificent state of Andhra Pradesh, where abundance meets prosperity. Having already invested over 20,000 crores, our businesses have created more than 18,000 direct and 54,000 indirect employment opportunities in the state. Adani Group's commitment to your vision for the port-led industrial development is reflected in our actions. Our partnership with the government of Andhra Pradesh for the ports is an exemplary model of public-private partnership. Currently, Adani Group operates 2 large private ports in the state of Andhra Pradesh, that is Visakhapatnam and Gangavaram Port, with a total capacity of 100 million metric ton per annum. In the next 5 years, we aim to add another 100 million metric ton of capacity and also transform these ports into industrial port cities. In the economic domain, your vision has laid the foundation to turn Andhra Pradesh as the most sustainable state in India. On these lines, pursuant to the MOU signed with Government of Andhra Pradesh, we are committed to developing 15,000 megawatt of renewable power projects over the next few years across 5 districts, that is Anantapur, Kadapa, Kurnool, Visakhapatnam, and Vijayanagaram. Ambuja and ACC Cement, the cement arm of the Adani Group. As part of our expansion plans, in the coming years, we will be setting up 2 plants in Kadapa and Nadikudi with a total capacity of 10 million tons per annum. We are also working on developing 400 megawatts of data center in the city of Visakhapatnam. These projects will not only bring further investment, but will also create employment opportunities and also demonstrate our commitment to the sustainable growth of state of Andhra Pradesh. Let me now turn to Adani Foundation, which is the community engagement arm of the Adani Group. The Adani Foundation has remained deeply committed to making strategic social investments for sustainable outcomes throughout India. I am glad to share that our footprint in the state of Andhra Pradesh is getting bigger as I speak on this occasion. Our teams are executing programs in Nellore, Tirupati and Visakhapatnam districts. At present, we are touching over 180,000 lives and counting in the state. Honorable Chief Minister, we are honored to be part of the sustainable development of the state of Andhra Pradesh, and we will continue to do our part for future development and growth of the state. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Dhanyavad, Shri Adani ji, for your insightful words. India's per capita income has gone up 6 times in the past 75 years since independence. With a vision to leverage the benefit of a digital revolution and digitalize every nook and corner of the country, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has set sights on India being a fully developed country by 2047, which is when we will be celebrating 100 years of freedom. To share with us his insights on how we can achieve this collective goal, it's an honor to now invite an inspiring industrialist, Chairman and Managing Director of Reliance Industries, Shri Mukesh Ambani ji. Welcome, sir.
Respected Chief Minister Shri Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu, distinguished dignitaries and ministers from the Government of Andhra Pradesh, my esteemed friends from industry and business, Namaskaram. It is a pleasure and an honor to participate in the Advantage Andhra Pradesh Summit. Andhra Pradesh is blessed with the gift of abundance, abundant fertile land, abundant natural resources, abundant talent, and abundant heritage. From the pristine beaches of Visakhapatnam to the rich and green plains of Godavari and Krishna, from the splendors of the Vijayanagar Empire to the lofty and sacred hills of Tirumala, 3 more strengths have made Andhra Pradesh more wonderful in modern times. First, the incredible strength of its entrepreneurs, especially in the areas of infrastructure and pharmaceuticals. Second, the enormous strength of Andhra's diaspora. Globally, some of the best professors, scientists, engineers, doctors, and professionals are from Andhra Pradesh. I, at Reliance Industries, am blessed to have some of my best professional managers in Reliance from Andhra Pradesh. Third, the growth of the blue economy in the coming decades will open up an ocean of new opportunities for Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh has the second longest coastline in India. It can prosper greatly by harnessing renewable ocean energy, seabed minerals, marine biotechnology, and so on. Dear Jagan Garu, under the determined and far-sighted leadership of our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, India has now become the fastest growing large economy in the world. Similarly, Andhra Pradesh has grown phenomenally under your visionary and youthful leadership. Be it economic growth or ease of doing business, the state today ranks among the best in India. my warm congratulations to you and all the officials of the government of Andhra Pradesh. There is energy, enthusiasm, and ambition among the youth. There is hope, optimism, and dynamism among the business community. And there is an all-pervasive confidence that Andhra will emerge as a leading player in New India's growth story. Friends, Reliance has been among the first corporates to believe in the stupendous economic potential of Andhra Pradesh. It is here that our oil and gas exploration team found gas in 2002. We have invested over 150,000 crores in our KGD6 assets, developing and supporting gas pipeline. Today, the natural gas produced by Reliance at KGD6 basin is fueling India's clean energy transition and will contribute to nearly 30% of India's gas production. This is just an example of how important Andhra is to the India story and how deeply Reliance is invested in the Andhra story. Friends, now let me talk about Jio. We are creating the largest and the best digital network footprint in the state by investing over 40,000 crores. Our 4G network covers 98% of Andhra Pradesh's population, including those living in the remotest corners of the state. The rollout of Jio's true 5G will be completed before the end of 2023 throughout India, including your state of Andhra Pradesh. Jio's true 5G will trigger a new wave of digital revolution in Andhra Pradesh, benefiting every sector of the economy. This will also create large-scale business and employment opportunities for the people of Andhra Pradesh. Reliance Retail has catalyzed a retail revolution in Andhra Pradesh. It has partnered with more than 1.2 lakh Kirana merchants across 6,000 villages of Andhra Pradesh, equipping them with tools needed to thrive and succeed in the digital age. Through its presence, Reliance Retail has created over 20,000 direct jobs and a large number of indirect jobs in Andhra Pradesh. But the best is yet to come. Reliance Retail will source significantly more agri and agro-based products and manufactured goods from Andhra Pradesh for sale all over India. Apart from increasing the income of farmers, artisans and others, this will directly create over 50,000 livelihood opportunities in the state. The Reliance Foundation is working with great passion and vigor in the areas of education, healthcare, and rural transformation. As Reliance grows its presence in Andhra Pradesh, so will Reliance Foundation effort to support the developmental needs of rural communities in the state. Friends, I would like to assure you that Reliance will continue to be an unflinching partner to the people and the government of Andhra Pradesh in your states all around accelerated progress. This morning, I am happy to announce that we will continue our investments and we will invest in 10 gigawatts of renewable solar energy in the state of Andhra Pradesh. I thank the government of Andhra Pradesh and all its officials for their support and encouragement, and I'm particularly grateful to the Honorable Chief Minister for all his support and for inviting me to this summit. I wish the summit all success, and I'm confident that it will turn a new chapter in the Andhra Pradesh growth story. Thank you.
Shri Mukesh Ambani ji, बहुत shukriya aapka for your unflinching faith and for being invested in the Andhra story. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I move on to introduce our next speaker, for the sake of our international audience, I would like to explain the meaning of the word Josh. It means power-packed. So please join me for a power-packed welcome for the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu.
Honorable Ambassadors, Consul Generals, the diplomats from foreign missions, my colleagues in the State Cabinet, industry doyens, business leaders and representatives, officials from the state government, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. It's a proud moment to announce that the state has received 340 investment proposals with an investment of about 13 lakh crores providing employment to almost 6 lakh people across 20 sectors distributed all along the state. As of today, post my speech, we are going to execute 92 MOUs with an investment of about 11.85 lakh crores, giving employment to almost 4 lakh people. The remaining 248 MOUs will be executed tomorrow, i.e. 4th March 2023, with an investment of about 1.15 lakh crores and an employment to almost 2 lakh people. Marquee investments such as Reliance Group, Adani Group, Aditya Birla Group, Renew Power, Aurobindo Group, Daikin, NTPC, IOCL, Jindal Group, Mondelez, Palle for the Oceans, Shree Cements, Wellspun, to name a few, shall be setting up their businesses and expanding their businesses in Andhra Pradesh. And I take this opportunity to thank them personally. On behalf of the state of Andhra Pradesh, I extend a warm welcome to you to the Andhra Pradesh Global Investors Summit 2023. And I also thank you all for being part of this event. At the outset, I wish to point out that this summit today, through this summit today, we would like to communicate to the domestic and international investor community, we would like to communicate to them that you mean a lot, that to us you are important. And this we would like to communicate this day through this summit. We would like to convey this day our strengths, the diverse opportunities the state has to offer, the state's business-friendly environment, its robust infrastructure, the state's emphasis on healthy competition and innovation, and above all, our commitment towards sustainable long-term growth through your partnership. I'm extremely happy to host this event in Visakhapatnam, a city that has emerged as a strong economic hub with the presence of multiple public and private sector units, port-led infrastructure, a medtech zone, and a tourist hotspot. The city known not only for its industrial strengths, but also for its picturesque beauty and serene landscape. It gives me great pleasure to host the event in this beautiful city. The year 2020-23 is an important year for India as the country is hosting the G20 summit in September with the theme, One Earth, One Family, One Future. I'm sure that India's G20 presidency under the visionary leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji would be a defining moment for us. The city of Visakhapatnam is also hosting one of the most important G20 working committee meetings as well. India is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. India has also demonstrated immense resilience and has emerged as one of the top destinations for foreign direct investments as well. The state of Andhra Pradesh is one amongst the leading states driving the growth story of India. The state is blessed with several inherent strengths, including abundant natural resources, mineral wealth, a 974-kilometer coastline, and so forth. The state also possesses a robust infrastructure with 6 operating ports and 4 more under development. 6 airports spread across the state, of which 3 are international airports as well. 3 of the 11 industrial corridors being developed in the country are coming up in the state, housing 10 industrial nodes with a number of leading educational institutions, strategic locational advantages, abundant industrial land bank, skilled youth, a thriving industrial and business ecosystem, and above all, a proactive government with an enabling policy framework makes the state an attractive destination for your investments. Andhra Pradesh has achieved a year-on-year GSDP growth rate of 11.43% in the financial year 2021-22, which was the highest in the country. Further, in the last 3 years, the exports from our state have also increased at a compounded annual growth rate of 9.3%. Our endeavor for sustainable progress was also recognized by Niti Aayog, which rated the state number 3 in its SGD India Index rankings for 2020-21 across social, economic, and environmental criteria. Our focus in the state has been on formulating several path-breaking reforms and initiatives to strengthen governance at the grassroots, improve business environment, promote policy stability, drive competitiveness, and enhance transparency to provide a low-risk investment climate. I'd like to highlight 4 key pillars on which the state government places utmost emphasis on, which are crucial for economic and industrial development. Greenification being 1, industrial and logistics infrastructure being the number 2, digitization being number 3, the 4th, enterprise and skill development. On greenification front, I wish to point out that with decarbonization becoming a global imperative, our emphasis continues to be on hastening the transition to renewable energy. Andhra Pradesh is blessed with a large renewable energy potential of 82 gigawatt. It is one of the very few states in India that has a combined potential for solar, wind and pump storage as well. We have also identified and set aside dedicated land parcels for wind, solar and pump storage projects as well. Andhra Pradesh is also blessed with unique geographical features enabling a potential of 34 gigawatt in pumped hydro storage as well, which can facilitate round-the-clock renewable power. Andhra Pradesh has the potential to be one of the leading states in India for production, consumption and export of green hydrogen, green ammonia, given the long coastline we are endowed with. On the industrial and logistics infrastructure front, I wish to point out that Andhra Pradesh, with its 974-kilometer long coastline, is a gateway to India on its east coast. To strengthen the maritime sector in the state, we are developing 4 new ports at Ramayapatnam, Machilipatnam, Bavanpadu and Kakinada, in addition to the 6 operational ports. Further, the abundant land availability in close proximity to these ports enhances the potential for port-led industrialization. I wish to point out that Andhra Pradesh is the only state with 3 industrial corridors: Vizag-Chennai Industrial Corridor, Chennai-Bangalore Industrial Corridor, and Hyderabad-Bangalore Industrial Corridor. These industrial corridors are planned in proximity to various demand centers and provide excellent connectivity from the ports to various hinterland locations. These corridors, with 10 dedicated nodes, would certainly emerge as hubs for industrial growth in the years to come. To reduce the time and cost of moving cargo to hinterlands, we are also developing 5 multi-modal logistics parks as well, at strategic locations spread across the state. The state government is also developing 9 new fishing harbors, enabling seafood sourcing and processing. Andhra Pradesh also has sector-specific industrial clusters for pharmaceuticals, textiles, food processing, electronics, etc., which provide state-of-the-art common infrastructure and large pool of skilled manpower. Andhra Pradesh is also home to several medtech companies in Andhra Pradesh, medtech zone in Visakhapatnam. Additionally, the government is making available plug-and-play facilities which will significantly reduce the cost and time associated with setting up of business. The third pillar, digitization, is also of paramount importance. Our single desk portal offers a one-stop digital platform for all domestic and international investments with over 90 business services across 23 departments. The business-specific approvals for setting up of businesses are granted within a maximum time frame of 21 days. To improve the delivery of citizen-centric services, we also have the AP Seva system at the village and ward secretariats, providing over 540 services. On the enterprise development and skill enhancement front, I have always believed that conducive business environment is one of the most important requirements for achieving accelerated enterprise growth. The state of Andhra Pradesh is known for its focus ensuring business-friendly environment for the stakeholders. The state has consistently stood first in the country in ease of doing business consecutively for the past 3 years and received the highest positive feedback of 97.89% from industries surveyed by the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Government of India, DPIIT, which itself speaks volumes of the conducive environment in the state. Moreover, we have proactively amended acts and repealed obsolete laws to reduce compliance burden on the industry. Along with good infrastructure and a conducive business environment, availability of skilled workforce is very crucial if the desired outcome is to be achieved. To this end, the state government is in the path of setting up 26 skill development colleges in the state. The state government is working with the objective of upgrading skills of our local youth to international standards through significant industry involvement through these skill development colleges. I wish to conclude by reiterating that with proactive policy formulation and due attention to each of the pillars discussed, we are facilitating a business-friendly environment and are also ensuring sustainable economic development of the state. At the Andhra Pradesh Global Investors Summit 2023, over the next 2 days, we will be showcasing the strengths of our state and the business prospects that are available. We urge all the business leaders to participate actively in the sector sessions and engage with our teams to understand the potential opportunities in various sectors in our state. It is our commitment to facilitate the most conducive business ecosystem in the state. I once again assure you that we are only a phone call away. Whenever you need us for anything whatsoever in supporting your business, this is our assurance to you. I thank you once again for being part of this summit and extending your warmth and support. I do hope that you have a wonderful time in our beautiful city of Visakhapatnam, which would be our executive capital as well in the days to come. I myself would be shortly moving over to Visakhapatnam in the days to come as well. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Honorable CM Garu. We are seeing your vision being realized live at this summit, and I'm sure we will continue to see the vision that you have elaborated for us just now. Ladies and gentlemen, and we have Shri Puneet Dalmia ji to thank for that wonderful phrase he coined at the event today, Josh and Jagan ji. I really think that's going to stick. The tenacity, the determination, the proactiveness, the energy and the ability to do and achieve and realize is demonstrated in the leadership of this Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu. I request the audience to be seated. This is not the end. We would like to showcase to you some of the memorandums of understanding that are being signed here today that will detail the great investor interest that is emerging for the state of Andhra Pradesh already. So I request you to please be seated. And I now request Shri Prasad Savarapu Garu, Vice President, Andhra Pradesh Board of Economic Development, to come and detail the MOUs for us, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In the presence of our Honorable Chief Minister and the respected dignitaries, now I call upon the different organizations. So the organizations come onto the stage and exchange MOUs with our Minister for Industry, Shri Amarnath Garu, and Special Chief Secretary, Shri Karikal Velavan sir. May I also request the Special Chief Secretary, Mr. K. Vijayananda Garu, to come onto the stage, please, along with our Honorable Minister, Shri Pediredi Ramchandra Reddy Garu, for all the energy-related MOUs. NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation Limited, is an Indian public sector undertaking that operates in the power generation sector. It's the largest sector generation company in India, operates coal, gas, and renewable energy-based power plants. Their intention is to propose an investment of 2,35,000 crores in the state of Andhra Pradesh. That would generate an employment of 77,000. ABC Limited, Access Brookfield Cleantech Limited, Access Energy, in joint venture with Brookfield promoting sustainable clean energy, clean mobility solutions in the Indian subcontinent. The line of activity associated with this is to create a 250 KTPA green hydrogen and 1 MTPA green ammonia related aspects. The proposed investment for this particular sector is 1,20,000 crores, which would generate 7,000 employment in the state of Andhra Pradesh. The organizations, I request the organizations to come onto the stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and encourage our investors. Renew Power is a renewable energy company in India that focuses on developing, constructing, and operating utility in wind, solar, and hybrid power projects. Their line of activity associated with this is to create a 1 megaton kind of a power project with green hydrogen aspects. The proposed investment size is 80,000 crores with expected employment of 11,000. Indosol, which is a high-quality energy solutions that focuses on 1,500 megawatt wind power and 3,500 megawatt solar power plants, with a 2,200 megapower pumped storage power plants in the state of Andhra Pradesh, which generates an investment size of 76,033 crores with 13,200 employment. JSW Group. JSW Group is an Indian conglomerate with interest in steel, energy, infrastructure, cement, and other industries. Renew Power. Now the gentleman from Renew Power, please come onto the stage, please. The gentleman from Renew Power, please come onto the stage, please. Renew Power is a renewable energy company in India that focuses on developing, constructing, and operating utility-scale wind, solar, and hybrid power projects. Their intention is to create an investment size of 97,500 crores. This investment size is about 97,500 crores with Renew Power, with 16,550 employment. I would request the Indosol organization delegates to be ready. Next, Renew Power. The delegates from Renew Power. Ladies and gentlemen, the first few are the energy-related memorandum of understanding that we have with the state of Andhra Pradesh. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand that our Honorable Union Minister, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, would join us shortly. We request all of you to stay seated. Indosol provides high quality energy solutions with 1500 megawatt wind power, 3500 megawatt solar power plants, and 2200 megawatt pumped storage power. We request the delegates to come onto the stage to exchange the MOUs with our Honorable Chief Minister and our Honorable Minister and the associated secretaries, please. JSW Group. JSW Group is an Indian conglomerate. Serentica Renewables provides end-to-end energy management solutions, creating clean energy hubs in the state of Andhra Pradesh with the investment size of 12,500 crores with 2,000 employment. Delegates, please put your hands together and encourage our investors in the state of Andhra Pradesh, please. Avada Group. Yes, sir. Avada Group is a renewable energy company in India that develops, constructs, and operates utility-scale solar and wind power projects. It also provides energy storage solutions and offers advisory and consulting services in the renewable energy sector. The organization's intention is to create a 1 megaton power capacity projects with 50,000 crores of investment, which creates a job opportunity of 7,300 people. Acorn Energy India is a renewable energy company that develops, constructs, and operates utility-scale power projects at this time. The 1,000 mega-scale power projects, and it also creates 1,000 megawatt wind power project, which creates an investment size of 10,500 crores with employment size of 3,000, please. Aditya Birla Group is an Indian conglomerate that operates in diverse industries such as cement, chemicals, textiles, financial services, telecommunications, and more. It's one of the largest conglomerates in India, has global presence with operations in multiple countries. We request the delegation to come onto the stage, please. Aditya Birla Group intends to create an investment size of 7,305 crores with an employment size of 1,250. Yes, sir. Sit, just please. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Aditya Birla Group. Next is Adani Green Energy. Adani Green Energy is a renewable energy company in India that develops utility-scale solar, wind and hybrid power projects. The project plan is to create a 1,000 megawatt PSP at Gandikota, YSR district, and 500 megawatt PSP at Chitravati. The investment size of this particular organization is 21,820 crores. That creates a generation of employment of 14,000. I request the delegates to put your hands together and encourage our investors, please. Next is Aurobindo Group. I request the dignitaries from Aurobindo Group to come onto the stage, please. Aurobindo Group is an Indian pharmaceutical company that manufactures and markets a wide range of generic pharmaceutical products and distributes across the globe. It has a presence in multiple countries and is focused on developing cost-effective and high-quality pharmaceutical products for the global market. Aurobindo Group also has interests in other sectors such as food and real estate. Aurobindo Group intends to invest about 9,015 crores that would generate an employment of 4,150. Shyam Group, Shyam Metals and Alloys is a leading Indian organization which is engaged in manufacturing, exporting a broad spectrum of industrial fittings consisting SI pipe, flange, copper coil threads, mild steel plates, stainless steel round bars and many more. The intention of this particular project is to create an integrated titanium manufacturing plant with an investment size of 7,700 crores, which would generate 5,000 of employment. Shree Cements. Shree Cements is an Indian cement manufacturing company that provides and sells cement and related products. It's one of the largest cement manufacturers in India and has a strong presence in the northern, eastern and western regions of the country. Shree Cements has a diversified product portfolio and has won several awards for its quality and sustainable practices. Their intention is to have a manufacturing facility for cement and power with 4 megaton per year. Their investment size is 5,500 crores, which would generate an employment of 1,000. Shirdi Sai Electricals, which was established in 1994. Shirdi Sai Electricals is one of the leading and largest distributing transformer manufacturers and EPC contractors in India. I request the gentleman from Shirdi Sai to come onto the stage and exchange MOAs with the officers, please. Their intention is to create a pumped storage power project at Eravaram, which is 1,200 megawatts, at Somasila with 900 megawatts. Their investment size is 8,855 crores, which would generate an employment of 5,750. Greenco, which has been our existing player and a significant partner with the state of Andhra Pradesh, is a leading renewable energy company in India that generates and sells electricity from wind, solar, and hydropower plants. It also operates energy storage systems and provides energy management solutions. Greenco is in the process of creating a green hydrogen hub at Visakhapatnam. The total investment size that comes from Greenco in multiple projects is 47,600 crores, which would generate an employment of 10,000. Now the next is we'll call Hutch Ventures and Investments, Palle for Oceans, and Mondelez. I request the Honourable Minister for Agriculture to come onto the stage, please. I request the Honourable Minister for Agriculture, Mr. Katani Govardhan Reddy Garu, to come onto the stage, please. Mondelez, which is a multinational corporation with confectionery focus, intends to invest 1,600 crores that would generate 150 employment in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Now we'll move on to the tourism sector. I request the Minister for Tourism, Srimati R.K. Roja, and at the same time the Secretary for Tourism, Mr. Rajat Bhargava, to stay for the MOE exchange. Oberoi Group, which is a leading brand in the country, intends to look at 32 luxury hotels, and at the same time I also request the Agriculture Secretary, Shri Chiranjeevi Chaudhary Garu, to come onto the stage, please. Oberoi Group intends to create an investment of 1,350 crores that would generate an employment of 1,250. I request the tourism sector officers and the ministers to stay onto the stage, please. I request the Secretary for the Agriculture Sector, Shri Chiranjeevi Chaudhary Garu, to come onto the stage, please. Hutch Ventures and Investments. I request the dignitaries of Jindal Steel and Power to come onto the stage, please. Jindal Steel and Power is an Indian steel and energy company that produces and sells steel, power and related products. It operates in multiple sectors such as iron, steel, power, mining and infrastructure, and has global presence with operations in multiple countries. Jindal Steel and Power would like to create and set up an integrated steel plant in the state with an investment size of 7,500 crores that would generate an employment of 2,500. Hutch Ventures and Investments, please come onto the stage, please. Hutch Ventures and Investments is a multi-stage sector agnostic investment vehicle headquartered in New Delhi. Founded in 2016, the firm focuses on investments across a range of sectors, including aviation, ports and logistics, health, retail, food and hospitality, education, luxury and lifestyle, media, and new age technology. Their intention is to create a multi-modal net zero food tech zone with an investment size of 50,000 crores, which leads to an employment generation of 20,000. Greenco Group. Greenco is a leading renewable energy company which focuses on creating green energy. It has been a significant partner with the state of Andhra Pradesh. Now the investment size of multiple projects from Greenco is 47,600 crores with an employment generation of 10,000. Electronics. I request Mr. Saurabh Kaur, Secretary for Electronics, and our Honorable Minister, Shri Gudwad Amarnath Garu, to exchange the MOUs for electronics, please. Venika Jal Vidyut. This is an organization focused on different kinds of technology-specific power generation projects. It has an investment size of 8,000, which generates an employment of 6,000. Sunny Opotech. Sunny Opotech is first of its kind to develop camera models which are used in wide variety of products. The intention is to generate an investment size of 2,500 crores, which would generate an employment of 10,000. Cellcon Resolute is an electronic manufacturing company which is a giant in TV panel manufacturing. Their intention is to create various kinds of parts associated with TV panels, which would generate an investment size of 1,000 crores with an employment size of 5,000. Reliance Group. Electronics. I request the Sunny Opotech and at the same time Cellcon Resolute delegates to go for MOA exchange, please. IOCL Indian Oil Corporation Limited is a leading Indian state-owned oil and gas company. It is primarily engaged in the refining, distribution and marketing of petroleum products, including gasoline, diesel, LPG and aviation fuel. I request the dignitary of IOCL to come onto the stage and exchange the MOU, please. Their investment size at this point in time is 4,300 crores, and which would generate an employment of 1,500. Electronics MOUs, I request Mr. Saurabh Gaur to lead the delegation for the exchange of MOUs. final. Yep. Well spun. Wellspun One Logistics is ready infrastructure. Wellspun intends to create logistics park in the state of Andhra Pradesh, which could be integrated in elevating the MSME sector of different sectors. Their investment size at this time is 1,500 crores, which would generate an employment of 4,500. IT and Electronics, Sunny Opotech, Sunny Opotech creates first of its kind camera models, which intends to invest 2,500 crores that would generate an employment of 10,000. Cellcon Resolute is an electronic manufacturing company which is a giant in TV panel manufacturing. Their intention is to create an investment of 1,000 crores which would generate 5,000 employment. TVS Logistics. May I ask the TVS Logistics guys to just come on, TVS Logistics delegates to come onto the stage, please. TVS Logistics provides end-to-end supply chain services to sectors in IT, healthcare, retail, and many more. Their intention is to create a logistics park, which is an MSME-related sector. And their investment size is 1,500 crores, which would generate an employment of 500. Venika Jalavidyut, which is an energy organization focused on renewable energy with hydropower generation. They intend to invest 3,000 crores, which would generate an employment of 600. What's the name of the company? NHPC. NHPC is an Indian public sector undertaking that operates in the power generation sector, primarily works towards hydroelectric power and is one of the largest hydropower companies in India. It also has interest in other renewable energy sources such as wind and power. Their intention is to create a pumped hydro storage power project of 2,000 megawatts, which would create an investment size of 12,000 crores with 2,000 employment. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and encourage our investors, please. May I also request the next few organizations to be ready, please. Varshini Power Projects. Varshini Power Projects Limited, with a strong Varshini Power Projects focus on renewable energy and committed to sustainable future. And they intend to invest 4,200 crores in the state of Andhra Pradesh, which would generate an employment of 700. Ashram Infra Projects is a known name in infrastructure development projects. Ashriya Infra Projects intends to create and invest 3,500 crores, which would generate an employment of 8,900. My Home Cements. My Home Industries Private Limited is an Indian cement manufacturing company that produces and sells cement and related products. It operates at a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in India and has a strong presence in the southern and western regions of the country. My Home Cements is known for its high-quality products and sustainable manufacturing practices within the cement industry. My Home Cements intends to invest 3,100 crores, which would generate 3,000 employment in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Celeb, which is an energy organization focused on renewable energy with hydropower generation, intends to create an investment size of 3,000 crores with 600 employment. Ladies and gentlemen, the program is not over yet. Please stay seated. After the MOUs, you will hear from the dignitaries. My Home Cements. My Home Industries Private Limited is an Indian cement manufacturing company. They intend to have a cement industry, a cement plant in the state of Andhra Pradesh with an investment size of 3,100 crores, which would generate an employment of 3,000.
There is so much to showcase in this abundant, advantageous state of Andhra Pradesh. Now with a young and dynamic leader at the helm, he's determined to ensure that we have a skilled and employable workforce while he's going about getting investment for the state to create more employment amongst other things. He is also ensuring a skilled and employable workforce. We would like to show you what's happening in Andhra Pradesh on the skill development front. An AD on skill development in Andhra Pradesh, please.
Pradesh has a unique demographic advantage thanks to its young and aspiring workforce that can focus on entrepreneurship while stressing on self-reliance. Andhra Pradesh contributes 20 to 25% of the Indian IT workforce. This highlights the requirement for dedicated skill development and vocational strategy, which has been the vision of Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh.
Prati Parliament oka unit ga teeskune prati parliament lono మంచి కాలేజ్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో ఆ కాలేజ్ను ఒకటి ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి ఆ కాలేజీలో స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ సెంటర్ను ఒకటి స్థాపించి ఆ స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ సెంటర్ ఒక ఇన్క్యుబేషన్ సెంటర్ మాదిరిగా కూడా ఉంటుంది. When industry representatives are speaking high about the state, that is the most important part. And for the past 3 years this has been happening. God's grace, touch wood, we've been doing well.
Andhra Pradesh's government-run schools and colleges had subpar facilities and a lesser emphasis on providing high-quality education during the previous government's tenure. The institute's underutilization and poor learning environments have seriously hampered their ability to produce skilled human resources. The government schools have undergone massive transformations with excellent infrastructure and redefining the parameters of model schools across the country as part of the Naru Nedu program. The skill cascade ecosystem has been conceptualized to create world-class skilled workforce and to generate sustainable employment opportunities for the youth of Andhra Pradesh. The skill cascade of Andhra Pradesh consists of 175 plus skill hubs, 26 skill colleges and 1 skill development university, which will create 58,000 skilled workforce in line with the industrial requirements. 26 skill colleges, 1 in each parliament constituency, have been established, duly utilizing the central and state government institutions such as Centre of Excellence in Maritime and Shipbuilding, CEMS Visakhapatnam, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, MSME, Anakapalli, Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management, IITTM Nellore, Acharya Nagarjuna University, ANU Guntur, etc. These skill colleges are acting as a sector-specific centre of excellence and generating highly qualified skilled manpower.
Andhra Pradesh government, under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Shri Jagan Garu, has embraced a holistic strategy by creating a strong education and skill ecosystem in the state. We'll be producing about 51,000 workers every year who will be qualified to meet the various requirements of various industry the state has, the country needs, as well as even international opportunities.
Through this ecosystem, Andhra Pradesh is offering a one-stop solution for job seekers through standardized training and an integrated curriculum. More than 300 industries have been benefited, and the Andhra Pradesh State Skill Development Corporation has been able to create industry-specific skilled human resources for the state as well as for national and global needs.
We hope you enjoyed that AV on skill development in Andhra Pradesh. Ladies and gentlemen, we are expecting the Honourable Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways to the Government of India, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, shortly. In the meanwhile, I request the Honourable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu, to please felicitate our guests on the dais.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes, we will have our Honorable Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Government of India, Shri Nitin Jairam Gadkari ji amongst us. We request everyone to please be seated. We thank our Honorable Chief Minister for felicitating the dignitaries on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Honorable Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Government of India, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. We are honored to have you amongst us, sir. आपका हार्दिक हार्दिक स्वागत है. Our Honorable Chief Minister will now be felicitating our Honorable Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Government of India, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. Felicitation by our Honorable Chief Minister to the Honorable Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Government of India, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. Thank you, sir. Transportation is the lifeline of a nation. Good physical connectivity in the urban and rural areas is essential for economic growth. India, the 7th largest nation with over 1 billion population, has one of the largest transport sectors. To maintain the growth momentum, it's essential to strengthen the transportation infrastructure, facilities like rail, roads, port and airport, connecting the domestic economy effectively. To shed more light, may we now invite our Honorable Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways to the Government of India, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, to address the gathering. Welcome you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Government of India, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, will now be addressing the gathering. आपका हार्दिक हार्दिक स्वागत है, sir.
Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy ji, Honorable Minister, Shri Buguna Rajendranath Reddy ji, all minister, respectable minister from Andhra Pradesh, all dignitaries who are present, and all respectable dear friends, my brothers and my sisters. First of all, it's really a great pleasure for me to interact with you regarding development in Andhra Pradesh. The Andhra Pradesh is one of the important states in the country, and the mission for our government is to make India Atmanirbhar Bharat. The most important thing is
the dream of Prime Minister to make Indian economy of $5 trillion. And that is only possible with the development of the state. The basic mission behind the spirit which we have, that Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Prayas. And anywhere, the most important thing is we need industry. Without industry, we don't have capital investment. Without industry and capital investment, we cannot create employment potential. And without employment potential, we cannot eradicate poverty. And the most important thing in the growth, that is we need to create employment potential, and without that we cannot eradicate the poverty. I feel that from the government of India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, we have full support to the development of Andhra Pradesh. That is exactly which I want to convey you. The most important strength with the Andhra Pradesh is they have got 974 kilometers of sea level, which is a sea front which is available, and already the 6 ports with a cargo handling capacity of 240 million metric ton is already there. The 4 new ports under development, and state has 3 port-led industrial corridors. At the same time, today I am going to declare that all the port, either it is major port, state port, private port, my ministry has decided to connect the port with the 4-lane national highway, which is very important, and we have taken that task. For that reason, we have also, there are 3 port-led industrial corridors. One is Visakhapatnam, Chennai. We had already decided to develop multimodal logistic park on that road. The Chennai-Bangalore Industrial Corridor, Hyderabad-Bangalore Industrial Corridor in Anantapur, we have already planned for multimodal logistic park. The road infrastructure in AP is very important. I am always telling to the people about the famous statement of American President John F. Kennedy, that American roads are not good because America is rich, but America is rich because American roads are good. The total road network in Andhra Pradesh is 1,34,280 kilometers. The national highway length before 2014, it was 4,193 kilometers. When Prime Minister Modi ji under his leadership at 2014, I have taken as a charge as a minister, the NH length of Andhra Pradesh is increased by 109%, and now it is 8,745 kilometers. We are making Greenfield Expressway corridor, which are very important for industrial development, and without that no one is going to invest. The total number of Greenfield Expressway, 5 numbers we are going to develop, and total Greenfield length is 662 kilometers, and we are spending 30,000 crores on that. The Greenfield Express Highway, the important highway, is very important because when I was shipping minister, there was a lot of problem related with the railway as far as the transport of goods from Andhra Pradesh, from Visakhapatnam to Raipur in Chhattisgarh. And that is really a bottleneck. That's why we have decided at that time to construct Raipur-Visakhapatnam Expressway corridor, and this is very important. Presently, we have already started the work. Before end of 24, we are going to complete this work, and then Visakhapatnam to Raipur will be only with 5.5 hours will be completed by the car. For truck, it will take 8 to 9 hours. Presently, lot of bottlenecks are there, but it is going to be related to Chhattisgarh, and Chhattisgarh is a mineral-rich state. And regarding export and import activities, this corridor is very important. The other important road is Bangalore-Chennai Expressway. Presently, it takes 4 hours, 5 hours. but we are going to complete this before December 24. Already work is going on. It will be only with 2 hours from Bangalore to Chennai. The third is Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam. This is also very important, and we will complete this before December 24. Then Chittoor, Thachur Express Highway, Green Express Highway. We will complete this within December 24. Then it will be only with 1.5 hours. Then Bangalore, Kadapa, Vijayawada, 12 hours. Presently it takes, but it will be 6 hours, and we will complete before December 24. The most important thing in Bangalore-Chennai Expressway, the 85 kilometer of length is in Andhra Pradesh, and already work has started. Already this all 85 kilometer Andhra Pradesh, the work is awarded. The cost of this project is 5,000, and because of Bangalore and Chennai, within 2 hours, the Andhra Pradesh government can take the initiative to develop industrial clusters, logistic parks, and development of different industry on this highway, which is going to connect Chennai and Bangalore. I also very much confident about Raipur, Visakhapatnam, where there is a huge possibility of making industrial park, industrial cluster, logistic park. The distance is 465 kilometers, and total length in Andhra Pradesh is 100 kilometers. The cost is 4,500 crore. The already 12 kilometer length is completed. These are very important highways which are very helpful for industrial development in the state. The water, power, transport and communication, these are the 4 important pillars as far as the development is concerned. And as for the road infrastructure is concerned, we have already taken responsibility of making good standard infrastructure of international standard in Andhra Pradesh. We are also making Nagpur to Vijayawada, that is 438 kilometers, out of which some of the length is in Andhra Pradesh. Already we are in the process of starting this project. The most important project is very important for Andhra Pradesh, which is connecting from north to south. Presently from Punjab, Haryana, Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Himachal, Delhi, Rajasthan and Gujarat. All traffic which is coming to the south is coming to Mumbai, then it goes to Pune, and after Pune it is diverted to Solapur and Kolhapur, and then it going to south. Now we have already completed major part of the Delhi-Mumbai Express Highway. And near Surat, we are making Neem Green Express Highway, that is from Surat to Nashik, Nashik to Ahmednagar, Ahmednagar to Solapur, and Solapur to Kurnool. And by Kurnool, it will be well connected to Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, Bangalore, Mangalore, Kanyakumari, Chennai, everywhere in the South India. Now you don't need to go to Mumbai and Pune. That is going to reduce the kilometer by 300 kilometers. It is saving is there, and which is very important. The most important problem in our business and industry is our logistic cost. In India, our logistic cost is 16%. Now China is 8 to 10%, and USA and European country, it is 12%. Our mission is, our target is to make this logistic cost in single digit up to 9%. As a transport minister, we have taken a lot of decision. In place of diesel, we want to use ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, CNG and hydrogen and electric. We are in the process of making electric highway. We have now electric trucks, electric tractors, and hydrogen is the fuel for the future. 100% I am confident. Just I got a opportunity to launch LNG truck in Pune, in Chakan. The Blue Energy was the company. And in place of using 100 rupees of diesel, it is only with the 40% we can only have to pay for LNG. And the truck capacity is for 1600 kilometers. So change in fuel, that is one of the important thing. And other important thing is the good roads, by which 100% within 5 years, we will reduce the logistic cost to 9% even in Andhra Pradesh, and that will be a great thing. The other important connectivity is 4-lane Khannam, Devarpalli Greenfield Corridor, which is also very important. We have decided to make this corridor is important for Andhra Pradesh. The work is in progress and likely to be complete by September 24. The estimate cost is 2,500 crore. Regarding the port connectivity, we are spending 20,000 crore in Andhra Pradesh, and we have decided to connect all the ports of Andhra Pradesh by national highway by 4-lane, and that is very important because the 907 kilometer is the big strength for the Andhra Pradesh. My ministry is currently undertaking 22 port connectivity road project of length of 1,350 kilometer in the state of Andhra Pradesh to improve the road connectivity to 5 ports, that is Vizag Port, Gangavaram, Kakinada, Krishnapatnam, Nizamapatnam and Visakhapatnam. Additionally, ministry has identified 6 more projects of 120 kilometer length to improve last mile connectivity to 4 non-major ports, that is Bhavanpadu, Machilipatnam, Ramayapatnam and Gangavaram. Under the port connectivity master plan, I am very much confident the 907 kilometer is the biggest strength for Andhra Pradesh. And in the global economy, to make industrial clusters and create good facility for export and import, that is to be a big strength. And I feel that this is the opportunity for Andhra Pradesh to develop the ports. And one of the things which I want to request Honorable Chief Minister, that fishing is very, very important in Andhra Pradesh. When I was shipping minister, I identified one big problem. Our fishermen going up to 10 nautical miles because their boats are not competent for that. So we have developed one big ship, and that is developed by Cochin shipyard, and the capacity is that that trawler can go up to 100 nautical miles, by which in the blue economy, it is really possible for the Andhra Pradesh and other states, those who have got the sea front, that they can increase their fishing production by 7 times more. And I am confident that by using this technology, the export will be increased, new employment will be created, and that is going to create a game changer. So by going up to 100 nautical miles, we can easily, it can possible to increase the production of blue economy 7 times more. We are making lot of roads and amenities in the Andhra Pradesh. At the same time, we are making 27 green express highway and access control corridors of length of 10,000 kilometers in the country, where it can be easy to connect all the greenfield corridors. My request to Honorable Chief Minister, anywhere on the national highway, if the government is ready to give the land, we can make the partnership 50-50. Land will be given by the state government and the capital cost will be borne by NHI. And we are ready to make all these logistic park, which are very important as far as the futuristic trade and business is concerned. All 22 projects related with the port project, connectivity, where also we are committed, we are going to start this work. My request to Honorable Chief Minister, that on this road, if the government is ready to give the land, we are ready to develop multimodal logistic park there, and it can be really a good thing for it. Already we have making 500 at bus port like airports. The Tirupati, already we have selected intramodal bus station at Tirupati. If the state government is ready to give the land, we are ready to develop bus port. Now, this is the most important thing is, we are also working on particularly ropeway, cable car, funicular railway and mass rapid transport. We have 260 proposals where we are working, and I am giving assurance that already Sri Silam and Kanakadurga, the project has already approved by my ministry, and even other some proposals are there, we will positively consider. The most important thing is roadside. we are developing optical fiber cable. It is very important to create IT infrastructure with a low cost by utilizing existing ROW on national highway. Pilot project has already taken from Hyderabad to Bangalore corridor, 512 kilometers, where my department has taken a responsibility to make optic fiber cable between Bangalore and Hyderabad. The planning for development of optic fiber cable in Andhra Pradesh, Bangalore, Chennai, 262 kilometers, Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, 222 kilometers, Indore, Hyderabad, it is 530 kilometers, Raipur, Visakhapatnam, it is 465 kilometers, Hyderabad, Raipur, it is 330 kilometers. This optic fiber cable also we are planning for making of gas line, electric cable, by which it can be easy, not only for connectivity, but even the gas, transport of gas will be possible. 100% is going to be useful to make new industrial clusters where it can be definitely going to be very useful. The most important subject related with my ministry is automobile industry. Presently the size of this industry is 7.5 lakh crore. We are now number 3. Previously our number was 4 and Japan number was 3. But now we just surpassed Japan and we are number 3. China is number 1, USA number 2 and India is number 3. As a ministry we have accepted the challenge that within 5 years we want to make our number 1 manufacturing hub in India. Already in Andhra Pradesh there are a lot of brands, automobile brands. They have their manufacturing plant already here. Now we are electric vehicle, electric car, electric scooter, electric truck, even in the expo. The heavy equipment machinery companies have developed all their big machine on electric. Now they are developing on CNG, hybrid with diesel, also developing with hydrogen. So I feel that this is to be the future. I am really happy that Andhra Pradesh government is encouraging the e-vehicle manufacturing industry. At the same time, when automobile industry were targeted to take it up to 15 lakh crore, there is a huge opportunity for investment in this sector in Andhra Pradesh. This is the sector which is already create 4.5 crore jobs in the country. This is the sector which is giving maximum tax revenue at the form of GST to the state government and central government. This is industry which have maximum export, and already when ancillary industry is already developed, it create more jobs. My request to Honorable Chief Minister that presently we have 21 lakh electric vehicles. Everywhere there is a waiting list now. The people are coming to me that please give your letter that we want e-vehicle. My suggestion to Honorable Chief Minister that we need to increase the production. 2 days before I inaugurate scrapping center of Tata Motor, the MD was with me, and I suggest him that you should increase your manufacturing capacity 100 times more, because the market is very big. And today, once upon a time, the cost of lithium-ion battery was $150 per hour, but now it comes to $115. And I am confident that within due course of time, it will come to $100. Then the petrol vehicle cost and electric vehicle cost will be the same. And this is to be most important thing, that hydrogen and electric is the fuel for the future. Presently, we have the import of 16 lakh crores of fossil fuel, and pollution is a big concern. So today, the automobile cluster is the huge potential, and our already government has given a lot of incentives to the automobile industries for semiconductors and other things. This is the sector where there is a huge potential, and Andhra Pradesh has got all potential, and 100% I am confident that state government will take the advantage of this, all the facilities. Regarding the battery technology, aluminum ion, zinc ion, sodium ion, lithium ion, we have developed now aluminum air technology. The most important thing is public transport. I know that everywhere in the state corporation are not in good position. Horn छोड़कर सब बचता है उसमें. That is the situation. So we have just decided this is a very, very economic model that is based on the London transport model. We have received the tender for 5,000 buses. The cost coming for AC bus 41 rupees per kilometer and for non-AC bus 39 rupees per kilometer. And the best in Mumbai running their bus, diesel bus, the cost is coming 115 rupees per kilometer. We don't need any investment from the state government. Now we are making a model by which escrow account will be there and the operator will be purchased the buses. And my idea is to at least encourage public transport in India. I just got opportunity to launch a sleeper coach bus of Volvo in Bangalore. Now they are making business class bus. We need to discourage the people to take their own car. And the public transport is very important. We want to support this proposal and we are planning scheme for that where state government don't need to invest anything, but we can give you new electric buses and it can resolve the problem. We can reduce the ticket rate also and we will give the air condition facility to the people. I am really happy that one of the important thing which our government has started, that is scrapping policy. The 15 years completed vehicle in government, we have already taken decision it is mandatory. And the finance minister has declared a special scheme by which if the state government want to scrap their vehicle, there is also an incentive and scheme for that. Now we have a big automobile industry. We have to make the import of aluminium, copper, steel, rubber and plastic. So this is the energy, that two important philosophy, waste to wealth. So this wealth can be used for development of wealth. I always talk to people about the two philosophy. One is knowledge. Innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices. We name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. The futuristic technology is very important for the state government and central government to access. And the other important philosophy is no one is best. No material is best, no person is best. It is depending upon the appropriate leadership, it is depending upon the appropriate technology that you can convert waste into wealth. We are adding 50% rubber powder in bitumen. Now we are making bitumen from rice straw. Bitumen, bio-bitumen and biochar. So there are a lot of things. We are making bioethanol. Now we are allowing farmer to make ethanol from broken rice, from food grains, from bamboo. And there is a huge potential because our import is of 16 lakh crore. Really, it is a game changer. In due course of time, many companies are ready to launch their flex engines. Already Bajaj, TVS and Hero have already launched flex engine scooters. And now the automobile company like Toyota, like their Camry model, they are going to launch their model where 100% bioethanol will be used and it will create 40% electricity. Then the cost of petrol will come to 25 rupees per litre. So that is the reason it is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. My request to Honorable Chief Minister to please consider and encourage this. Regarding this scrapping also, every district, they can start 3 to 4 stations where already the scrapping is started. Already big companies have already started 25 units in India. And I feel that it can be a great opportunity. I am really happy that Andhra Pradesh is developing, and that is one of the reasons that Andhra Pradesh has got the potential of water, power, transport and communication. When I was minister, I got appointed to construct Polavaram irrigation project as a water resources minister. Water is a very crucial issue, and now today the water, power, transport and communication is available. A full support from the central government for development of Andhra Pradesh is there under the leadership of Modi ji, and at the same time I am happy that the state is progressive. One of the important demands from the Chief Minister is with me, that is the making of 6-lane Vizag Port Highway and NS16 near Bhogapuram. The length is 55 km, cost is 6,300 crore, and state is going to contribute for land and giving me some concession. I already request the Chief Minister and the Chief Secretary. They have given me the letter and also 157 acre of land for multimodal logistic park they are giving. From my ministry, I am sanctioned this important project, which is very important for Andhra Pradesh and dream project of Honorable Chief Minister. Many times he requests me about this proposal. Today I am happy that we are sanctioning this project. Once again, my best luck to development of Andhra Pradesh and people of Andhra. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
आपके सुनहरे शब्दों के लिए दिल से धन्यवाद सम्मान्य श्री गडकरी जी. We are honored and inspired by your words, sir. Thank you for that encouraging keynote address. For the pleasant task of proposing the vote of thanks, it's a pleasure to now invite Special Chief Secretary, Industries and Commerce and Infrastructure and Investment, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Shri R. Karikal Valaven Garu. Welcome, sir.
Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Union Minister, Honorable State Cabinet Ministers, distinguished guests on the staya, distinguished guests of the stage, respected ambassadors, Your Excellencies, the country industry delegations, industry leaders, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all of you. So on behalf of the people of Andhra Pradesh and on behalf of the state of Andhra Pradesh, I would like to thank our Honorable Chief Minister for giving us this opportunity to conduct such a big event, a Global Investor Summit by the state itself, to build a strong foundation of economic development for the welfare of its people and guiding us on this journey to build the state as a preferred global destination for the decades to come. Under the Honorable Chief Minister's leadership, the government has taken numerous steps to enable rapid economic growth by ensuring stable governance and hassle-free business environment. At present, 88 projects are under active implementation with a total investment of 2,35,000 crores, with a potential to create employment of 2,37,000 persons. This way, the state has laid a robust infrastructure foundation by building 4 new ports, 9 fishing harbors, high-grade steel plant, 3 economic corridors, industrial grids, water, power and gas, MSME clusters, industrial parks, targeted to better socio-economic outcomes of these people. Today's summit celebrates the immense efforts made by our state government that have come to fruition today. With this background, I feel privileged to propose a vote of thanks for today's Global Investor Summit. On behalf of the state government, I would like to thank the Honorable Union Minister, Sri Nitin Gadkari ji, for graciously accepting to grace this occasion, inaugural session. His constant encouragement and support to Andhra Pradesh have always helped our state to progress from strength to strength. I would also like to thank the special guests from the industries, distinguished ambassadors, the diplomats, the trade delegations from various countries, industrial leaders from India and Andhra Pradesh, friends from the media who are here today at the summit. Your presence provides us the encouragement, the required encouragement and confidence to constantly strive, work closely with the industry. We are also thankful to all the investors. We welcome the investors who have come on a very large scale. And as our Honorable Chief Minister has announced, 13 lakh crores of investment, 340 proposals, companies. This is a very great achievement, and I really, we are proud of that, and we are thankful to our Honorable Chief Minister for giving this opportunity. And as our Honorable Chief Minister assured, we'll be with the investors. We provide all the support, we provide all the hand-holding. We'll be with you throughout your life cycle. My special thanks to the departments of Government of India who have provided us all the support. And also, I thank all the departments of the state government who have really helped us in organizing this event. On behalf of the Government of Andhra Pradesh, I thank each and every one of you, each and every one of delegate, because every one of you is our guest. So, I thank on behalf of the state government, on behalf of the Honorable Chief Minister, every one of you, and thank you very much. And I request you to please join for the lunch. So before lunch, I request the Honorable Union Minister to inaugurate the exhibition in the presence of the Honorable Chief Minister. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We really hope all of you have enjoyed this wonderful inaugural session.
And this is just the beginning of the two-day summit, the Global Investors Summit 2023 at Advantage Andhra Pradesh. As you know, following this, in the seminar halls, there will be plenary sessions, conversations across sectors from experienced stalwarts from those respective sectors. Before that, however, we will have the exhibition inauguration by the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Y.S. Jagan Reddy Garu. There will also be lunch. So please stay right here with us in this hall, and we will tell you what happens where shortly.
We thank our honorable dignitaries on the dais for this wonderful inaugural session.
We thank the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh for being present at the inaugural of this event that he had envisioned for the state.
And
he is now headed to the inauguration. Gauravniyulu Mukhyamantri Garu, Shri Y.S. Jagan Reddy Garu, exhibition inauguration tarafki bayalderaru. Meerandaru kuda please join avandi.
We thank our Union Minister for being present here for this wonderful inaugural session. Now, the exhibition will be inaugurated. We request you all to be part of that event as well.
The exhibition inauguration is to the stage left, which would mean your right, the right-hand side for the audience, and stage left. మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ కూడా లంచ్ కోసం జాయిన్ అవ్వమని కోరుతున్నామండి. So there will be, we request all of you to also join us for lunch after the exhibition inauguration. For the honorable state ministers, MPs, ambassadors, consul generals and senior bureaucrats, lunch will be served to the stage left. Also for those members sitting on the dais, lunch will be served to the stage left in the same direction as the exhibition inauguration. For all VIPs and delegates, I request you to proceed for lunch to the stage right, through the exit from the stage right, that is your left hand side. I will repeat, all dignitaries on the dais, honorable ministers of state, members of parliament, ambassadors and consul generals are requested to join us for lunch through the exit to the stage left, which would be your right.